and welcome to the Rooster Teeth podcast. I'm Eric.
24.
It's me, Tim Goessling, aka TPG. Great to be here.
I'm also TPG.
Okay, all right, and I'm Eric. Guys, this is a very different episode of the podcast. A lot's going on.
It looks like a dorm in here.
This is awesome. This was not asked for. No one asked for this. Just did it. Broadcast just did this.
It's kind of a trip, so you come right at you.
Yeah. So there's a lot happening. I messaged Gus about a week and a half ago, and I said, hey, can I program one podcast coming up very soon? I want to get TPG on. So we got TPG here. This is who Gavin and myself go with to go see like Fast and Furious movies. Then we saw Ambulance. However, this is also the podcast where Gavin has to pay up on the bet where he lost to Andrew Panton, has to wear 64 pieces of clothing. Gavin, thoughts?
Well, I'm glad it's on the same one as the one time I'm going to be on with TPG.
Right.
Glad we're doing this. This is very much like that time we did 40X, isn't it?
This is,
I know,
this is just like,
F9.
oh my God.
It looks just like F9.
I will say, when we saw 40X, we had the premium seats, dude.
We did.
We were like those poor people in the front row, dude, you know?
Couldn't
like-
see anything. You could say bastard.
I didn't want to say, you know, I don't know.
The thing about 40X is that if you're in the first two rows, it looks like this, but you can't see the movie.
Yeah.
The movie's being projected onto the smoke, and then you just live in it. You don't like the smell, do you?
No, I love the smell.
You have to talk right into that
just
microphone.
Like, I
'cause
love
it's a
the smell.
podcast.
I'm just inhaling all of it.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. Well, welcome to the show.
27.
All right, Gavin's at 27. He has 64 pieces that he has to wear. And he has said many times on Fuckface that it's mostly ties.
It's a lot of ties.
Why are you going all in on the ties, man? Why don't you like layer in a couple T-shirts?
I thought it'd be easier.
How's that going?
Is it?
It was not.
Gav, I got a little life question for you, bro. How did you learn
me.
how to tie a tie?
Well, I went to school, had a little uniform.
Really?
Went to work at Waitrose, had a tie there.
What, at Waitrose?
Yeah,
A tie at a
supermarket.
grocery store?
okay.
Yeah. People kept tugging on it though, like yanking it, making it small. So I adopted the clip-on after a while. Jokes on them.
Why were people?
Who's tugging on your
Yeah.
tie?
It's
at
like, give me the
Waitrose?
grapefruits.
Give it up. I don't know. People just yank up people's ties sometimes. Does that not happen to everyone?
Is that the
Happens
UK
to
thing?
everyone, right? I don't know.
I'm always fascinated by. I'm just fascinated by tie culture, dude, because I feel like I started with clip-ons, and I thought that was actually how ties worked. And then
You thought ties worked by clipping on?
I mean, like when I was a kid, you know, I'm like, get the clip on, you know, and
Right.
then I actually learned how to tie one knot only. And then as I got a little bit older, I realized there's a whole culture around it. You know, double Windsor, full Windsor, like triple loop. There's like different types of knots.
The knots look different.
What tie method
Yeah,
are
what
you
knot
going
are you
with?
using here?
I'm going for the bog standard, the school one that I learned when I was about 5.
Did you ever dabble with other knots?
No. You go around twice? This is terrible audio, by the way. I'm not even...
It's a double Windsor.
Yeah.
See, Mike knows. That's a cultured man.
What do you get into? Full winds?
Bow.
Oh.
Self-tied bow.
No, I can't. I could never wear a bow tie. I think I have too much of a look that if I wore a bow tie, it would be like a little too like Tucker Carlson. You know what I mean?
yeah, no, you're
It'd be
right.
pretty like
tragic
Yeah.
that he's like co-opted the bow tie.
Yeah.
But
I thought he stopped wearing them. I thought he wanted
Did he? I
people
have
to
no
take him
idea.
seriously as a journalist, so he stopped wearing them. Because he didn't want to look like hungry meal. What's it? The Hungry Man meal, Daddy's special little boy. He was Daddy's special little boy who has a Hungry Man meal fortune. And he didn't want to look like that anymore, so he started wearing full-length adult boy ties.
Oh, you
Yeah.
think they're clip-on
skinny
TPG
ties or
style?
not?
Like him, I don't think he's rocking the skinny tie.
No,
He's
no.
never listened to Green Day.
You know what really tripped me out? When I would see those ties that like have a flat bottom. You know what I'm
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah.
Like, what is going on with that?
Oh, look at
Like, you know,
Hey,
like you see
great question.
the standard thing, and then
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
like the weird. Also a fan of like the swing dancer, like
big old
Big-
tie.
big old
the
boy.
Like a
tie?
Steve Harvey
yeah,
tie.
Big
yeah,
bad voodoo
the
daddy
tie
guy.
that like looks like it belongs on a cartoon wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say both the square tie and the big tie remind me of like a horny cartoon wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something about horny cartoon wolf culture that it's permanent.
It's non-standard tie culture.
Yeah. It's definitely like zoot suits are no longer in. However, for horny cartoon wolves, forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Steve Harvey.
And Steve Harvey.
Who is-
Horny cartoon wolves and Steve Harvey
Are the
were
same.
very similar.
What are you
scenes.
guys watching when there's like a horny cartoon wolf?
What do you mean? He sees like a lady
Like
on the
Hanna
stage and he goes, ow.
Ow.
His eyes go huge
And
and,
he
then
goes
he stomps his feet and he goes,
Yeah.
horny cartoon wolf status, bro.
Dude, I'll be honest. I grew up without a TV, so like I
What?
like missed this whole like piece of culture. You know?
Is that a piece of TPG trivia that you were expecting, Gavin?
I had no idea about this.
Yeah, it was wild, bro. Well, we should say, like, a little asterisk on there. I had a TV starting freshman year of high school.
That's
so late.
insane.
Yeah.
We're the same age.
Didn't dabble with Rugrats or any of these things, dude.
How are you so like? You're probably like the most pop culture plugged in dude that I know. What happened? Are you just like in overload?
I had this like this big gap, you know. Like as I said, a lot of people care about Doug. A lot of people care about Rugrats.
Yeah.
You know,
You missed it.
no context.
Right.
There. So I got nothing. But yeah, it was pretty savage. My parents they weren't like Luddites or anything. They just didn't want the TV.
Okay.
I will say though, pioneering. We did have a VCR.
See, that was my follow up. I was like, did you have a VCR?
So we would actually OG rent the VCR from Blockbuster.
What?
You ever did that?
You would rent the VCR
Okay,
from
to
Blockbuster?
be fair, when VCRs came out, they were like $1,000.
Yeah, but we're the same age, and they weren't that expensive when we were kids. Like,
I don't think it was like a money thing. It was just like they wanted me reading books, dude. They wanted me my nose in Tolkien. They wanted me to get into C.S. Lewis. You know, they didn't want me just like ripping on episodes of Ren and Stimpy or whatever like insane shit that was.
Which I understand. I totally get. But you're like the most movie like plugged in dude that you call Godfather G1.
Well, dude,
Yeah.
movies is a different beast because if you only have a VCR and you have to rent it, that means that you have so much more intent about what you watch.
Okay.
So that means like when you're going to the store, you're going to Blockbuster, you're looking at all these movies, you really got to pick some dope shit. You can't be like, oh, let's go home with like Mech Raider 57. You know,
Right,
you're like,
right.
we're going to go home and we are going to watch the OG Space Invaders movie.
Right. You got to make something happen. Hey, Gavin, what number you at?
Oh, God.
42.
Yeah, we're making it.
Gavin is at 42, and he's getting there. I found him a lot of Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah.
I thought that Hawaiian shirts would be the way, like, that's like the jam. It just felt like I knew he was going to do a lot of ties.
Yeah.
And then I figured something that he could drape over without closing would be like.
Are you a
the
Hawaiian
move.
shirt guy?
No, I don't think so.
You should
I don't
be.
own any. You think so?
Mustache, yeah. Also, Gavin's got like a Cthulhu beard, like the dude from Pirates of the Caribbean, where
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
tentacles, but it's all ties.
It's all here. Oh, you have like a scarf, like a sparkle scarf. Yeah. That's fun. That little tie in the front is doing a lot of work.
Yeah, the
I
pink
know.
one,
It's a
poppin'.
swing energy tie, dude. Look
yeah.
at that thing.
It's like-
We talked about it. We willed it into existence. It's amazing.
Gavin, do you want to explain the bet that you lost with Andrew?
What was it? So I bet Andrew couldn't beat Donkey Kong 64.
Right.
In 20.
I think it was like 30 hours or something.
30
You
hours?
gave him some hours.
Yeah, he quoted some amount of time that was
Yeah.
like, this is how long it takes to beat Donkey Kong 64. And I think he just massively overquoted, so I would
Yeah.
give him some really easy target.
Yeah.
Because he did it in like 15 hours or something.
Well, it is like the first bet he's won the entire, like the 100 episodes of our show. So,
Oh.
you know,
Is
he's gotta
Donkey
have
Kong
one.
64 superior than Mario 64? Is
No.
that blasphemy?
No. Donkey Kong 64 is a, I would say, bad game.
Really?
Yeah, it's not very good. It is slow by like now standards. Yeah, definitely. And even by then standards, you're just like, oh, come on. It drags.
We did a hard mode with that game where we tried to do the first level, no bananas. Very hard.
Yeah.
There's 3 bananas off bat. You can't just walk over. And you can't just jump over. You have to like roll jump. So it's a very high barrier to entry to that
It's
challenge.
Truly a hard mode.
Yeah.
I know
Truly.
nothing about this game, but I have one crucial question.
Yeah, what's up?
Bananas.
Does the soundtrack slap?
Oh, yeah. It's got the DK rap at the top.
Yeah.
You want to talk right into that microphone to make sure it gets
I
you.
am talking
Okay,
into
cool.
it.
I just want to make sure that you're getting it
I
so that way
never
we can
leaned
hear the
away
DK
from it.
rap.
I didn't lean away from it.
I want to make sure you got the DK
Oh
rap
my
going.
God.
I'm just saying. DK rap, probably the best video game rap song.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty.
What about the
it's pretty
underwater
incredible.
music?
Was there an underwater level?
I'm
There's
talking
a
about
wa-
like
there's a
in
beach
the
level?
Super Nintendo one. The underwater music is such a vibe,
but
dude.
totally different. Totally different. This is one where they talk about what all of the different monkeys do.
Yeah.
And then they make fun of Lanky Kong. Like
Yeah.
they just like go in on
They
him.
dunk on
like they just
Lanky.
like they're like, this guy has no grace. He looks like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, they were like Lanky
like
Kong.
this Kong has a has like a funny face, and everyone else has guns and does flips and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Lanky Kong pulls no bitches.
Yeah.
Wait,
100%.
so is
No
is
maidens,
there
bro.
any crossover with Banjo Kazooie?
It's made by Rare, but that's the only crossover.
There's no Easter eggs. There's
I
no
don't
lore.
think so. I don't think there's any lore.
Damn.
There's lore, I think, with Banjo Kazooie in the world. No, there is, because Banjo Kazooie crosses over into Diddy Kong Racing,
Okay.
which is
knew
Diddy
it.
Kong, which crosses back over into Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
So that is the cross, but that's also where Conker from Conker's Bad Fur Day comes from. So welcome to the podcast where we're talking about Nintendo 64 games that I
Welcome
love.
to DCast.
Yeah. This is
True story.
what? No,
Like,
you can't.
Was anyone paying attention?
No.
good.
You've been off camera. Nicholas is also helping. That's very nice.
You look great, bro.
Yeah.
We got to find a Margaritaville right after this, dude. Let's go.
Wasting away again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Nicholas, if you had to guess, how many clothing items do you think he's up to?
Said 42 a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'd say like 55.
Nicholas is saying 55. I think that's regulation. I like it. All right, Gavin, you're getting close. Don't forget,
looking fresh,
you
dude.
have one crucial item that you have.
last.
Yeah, that's going on. That's a good item too.
That's a great
I
idea.
start dabbling with hats, Gav. I would definitely.
Oh, I didn't bring any hats. There's only one hat.
Yeah.
You'll see.
Oh,
What?
okay.
Wait. What number are you at?
55.
56.
Yeah. Are you here?
No, you said you asked him to guess, not what is he at.
Oh, he doesn't know what he's at.
What is that?
He lost count. That's why I had to ask Nicholas. I wasn't just asking Nicholas.
I thought you were doing like a how close can it get?
No, absolutely not. I was saying, Nicholas, help me. You have to save the segment.
Why do we have so many Hawaiian shirts here at Wardrobe?
You know, that's a great question. Gav's in
ask
a
Erica.
fugue state.
You
It is hot.
you guys.
He's
Damn, bro.
reached Zen.
What do you think you're up to now? What? Did you say 70?
I don't know. I massively lost count. I forgot which.
What is the objective? What's the
Somewhere
goal?
around 40 or 50. I forgot which starting number I was in.
Oh my
I
god.
think he's there, bro.
I think 5 more
I think he's
items.
got about 5 more in
All
here.
right,
Yeah.
let's go.
You feeling good with those shorts too? Are you trying to stay like shortless or what?
Well, I've got like 8 pairs of shorts.
He does have 8 pairs of shorts on.
That's a lot of shorts.
It's a lot of
It's a lot
shorts,
of
but
shorts.
it's mostly a lot of ties.
Is Chubby's one pair of shorts or 2?
Oh, we talked about this. I think it's like because I had a whole argument about socks. I
Yeah.
felt like one sock was one sock,
Okay.
and then it was like 2 socks is a pair,
But
and
you
it's a whole
wouldn't wear
thing.
one sock.
But it's just a whole thing. Don't worry
Okay.
about it. They said one sock, 2
You
socks
keep
pair.
your
it
socks
doesn't matter.
sorted?
What?
You sort your socks, bro?
No, I put them in a drawer, and then I start grabbing socks.
You got loose socks.
Yeah.
You sort your shit?
So I used to be like a snatch and grab. Like I had all black socks of the same brand,
Mm-hmm.
kept same cut. But then I got into like MeUndies socks, so now I have like individual slots for all my
Wow.
socks and MeUndies, and it's very yeah. It looks sick.
Oh, they look
See?
great, buddy.
Yeah. Today's the only day I haven't worn MeUndies socks.
I feel like I could become a sock pioneer, dude.
Yeah.
I found a
Oh, yeah?
here we go.
All right, here, okay. He's up to. Hey, Barbara, how do you think this looks? Good.
So good.
Thank you. Gavin's up to 63 pieces of clothing.
What's the goal?
64.
Barbara, will you be my reporter and
Nintendo
help?
64.
And thank you very much. This is already on. So
Okay, cool.
Okay, so Gavin's up to 63 pieces of clothing, and we're gonna go with 64. Hang on. That's the tie, which is part. That's not gonna fit. Surely that's not gonna fit.
It might.
Oh wow. That's okay. So now the final piece. This is what Andrew Panton has chosen that Gavin will wear. And Gavin,
Oh my god.
no.
Gotta
What?
show your face.
What are you doing?
Where's the hole?
What?
Is it a mask?
It's a hat. It's a.
I
That's,
can't see. Is that where the?
You have to tug it back more.
that's the bill. That's the bill of the hat.
Oh, I
Sick.
thought it was a mask. I thought it looked
Yeah, I
fresh.
thought I was gonna wear it on my.
Come on, bro.
Barbara, how you feeling about his 64 pieces?
Is this 64? Are we done?
Well,
More or less.
he lost count around 40. Nicholas
Yeah.
started taking
Do you want
guesses.
me to try to count them?
That's a sheer impossibility, but yes, please do.
Good luck. He's also
Just
got
know I
shorts
am
on.
wearing 2 backwards aprons.
I saw him pick something up and then be like, "No, not for me."
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
fascinated because look how much stuff he has.
The
on.
ties alone are impossible to get.
Yes,
Yeah,
well, that's
what
what
we're
we're
saying.
saying.
It's
Like,
impossible.
Let's go on fake.
And he
you know?
tied by the way, he tied them all.
Yeah.
They're not like just put on.
No, he tied them.
He tied the ties.
Those
so
are impressive tying. I
How
would say.
many shorts are you wearing?
Oh boy.
Jesus. This is why did we pay off this bet on this show?
We had a guest in office today, and she speed ran an HR call.
6. 7.
Okay.
8.
No, you're
9.
doing good.
Oh, those are my boxes. 9.
Do boxers count?
Boxers count.
Boxers count. So
Boxers
10?
count. You're good, dude.
Or 9 with the boxers.
9 shorts. 10 with boxes.
Okay, so 10.
This is
I
riveting.
mean, I don't know if it's 60.
You better put on like 2 more things just for good measure.
Just for-
dude.
just in
just for
case.
good measure.
Yeah, you should put on a couple of things just in case.
Yeah.
While he does that, I have a question for Barbara. Do you have a theory why there's so many Hawaiian shirts in these boxes? The Rooster Teeth vet?
I honestly have no idea. I didn't realize we had such a need for Hawaiian shirts here at the company.
Apparently.
Although I know that Gus really likes Hawaiian shirts, so maybe he's had like an influence
okay.
on our
Okay.
wardrobe department.
You think that he likes Hawaiian shirts so much that they keep them stocked?
Yeah.
Gus, who I don't think I've ever seen wear a Hawaiian
Maybe
shirt.
Gus donated them. No, I think it was like a panty thing. He got
putting on
soups
there?
into the Hawaiians. Yeah.
Really? Yeah,
can't
I
see
see
really.
Hawaiian
Trousers?
shirts, tiki drinks. They're like
Yeah.
adjacent. You know what I mean?
You know, I think that's.
You think we're at
Yeah.
64?
I think-
Ladies and gentlemen, 64 pieces of clothing on Gavin Free. Wow. Really incredible.
Quite a look, dude.
Yep.
Those leggings did the job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Barbara, for being my
Thank you.
correspondent.
Thank you.
Can I have a water?
Can someone get Gavin a water,
Are you roasted in there?
please?
Yeah, dude. Are you happy, Andrew? You son of a bitch.
I'll just take a couple of quick picks.
You look like a garbage monster from a kid's movie.
Is this the crossover you wanted?
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, dude. You look very Coachella-esque.
You do. This is
when you had the mask down.
Yeah.
This is kind of a okay.
You're a raver. You're about to go roll somewhere in the middle of the desert.
You're rave, dude.
You're just going, bro. Take me to Doja Cat.
Did you see that she brought back the Taco Bell Mexican pizza?
Yeah, the Mexican pizza. So
the Doja meal.
she's like, hey, I brought back the Mexican pizza, and it's coming back on sale on like the 19th of May, and it's like, I mean, it's the easiest collaboration.
never
It's
had
like
one
going
before?
like,
No.
Oh, legendary.
I've never had one.
What is it?
What food item from history would you like to bring back?
Ooh.
boy, it's a tough call. Oh, the Wendy's pretzel pub bacon cheeseburger,
Okay.
because it was probably the best thing I've ever had at Wendy's, and they took it away and they replaced it with garbage.
There was this
Wendy's fell off.
There's this Lion King ice cream that was like Timon and Pumbaa, and it had like gummy bugs in it.
Oh, nice. Oh,
that
look
was
at that.
sick.
Thanks, man.
Are you gonna be able to? Okay,
Do you have
hang
a,
on.
you
you
got
want a
it.
straw?
Here you go, buddy. No, he's got it. See,
Okay. He-
don't
I
choke.
did it,
Yeah,
son.
yeah.
We need a dropper. We need like a little hamster water feed.
Dude, TPG and I went out for Bevs the other night.
Yeah, that was
Oh, yeah?
class, dude.
Oh, nice.
We played a bit of Mario Kart.
Great.
Oh,
I completely forgot how to make the car accelerate, dude. It was
What?
very in my youth, dude. I had it like perfectly timed for the rocket boost, and then this started, and I was just like, "Yo, like, what are we doing?
The
Why is
new,
it not going?"
wait, you play on the Switch?
No, we played on an old school.
Oh, okay. I was
N64.
like, the Switch one has auto go, like it goes for you.
really?
Yeah,
yeah. They have a whole thing where you can like play with kids.
Yeah, you can turn it off, but it's like default on.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I did have a food item I want to bring back though.
Oh, what is it?
I thought about this. So I grew up in Boston, and there's a place called Friendly's. Y'all ever heard of Friendly's? It's like an
No.
ice cream chain,
Yes.
whatever.
Okay.
They had this thing, the watermelon roll. So sick.
The watermelon roll.
Yes. Okay,
What
I'll
was
describe
it?
it to you because maybe it exists still. But so picture like a half log, like this long. Top layer, the green of a watermelon.
Got it.
Lime sherbet. Right.
Okay.
Then you work down to the next level. White, lemon sherbet.
Okay.
Right. Then you get into the meat, the watermelon meat, watermelon sherbet
Well, yeah.
with
Watermelon
seeds,
meat.
chocolate chips.
So
So that this thing would come in a big box. Then you would just like cut slices of it.
Yeah.
Then you would just eat this sherbet.
So it's like an
sherbet
ice cream
eruption.
cake, but it's just sherbet.
yeah,
Yes, yeah, it's incredible.
It's yeah, it looks incredible.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
that's actually like that. Okay, that looks better than I thought it would.
Well,
Show
no,
Gavin.
that's not a picture of what it looks like.
Oh, never mind. That looks worse than I thought
Don't
it
go
would.
shattering dreams. That could be like homemade, man.
That says Friendly's watermelon
Don't you
roll.
aren't you from like the land of Cookie Puss and stuff though? Like, isn't
What?
Carvel?
Yeah,
like
Carvel.
Carvel, isn't that like a thing out there?
Yeah,
We got a lot of Dairy Queen.
love
Okay.
Dairy Queen.
Love Dairy Queen.
Oh, yeah.
He was never a Blizzard guy though.
What? Why?
Slush kid, dude, for sure.
For like 7-Eleven?
No, from Dairy Queen.
Oh,
Slush.
they
Have you
have
ever
slushies?
have you ever gotten that from Dairy
No,
Queen?
this is like my girlfriend. She was like, I was like, oh man, you know what has surprisingly good ice cream or soft serve? She was like, I don't know, Dairy Queen, and I was like, a place that's not known for its ice cream, and she was like, well, they have burgers,
Never had a burger.
and I was like, who's going to Dairy Queen
No.
for the burgers anyway? Yeah, no, it's why would you get the slushie at Dairy
I don't
Queen?
know.
That's not dairy.
I'm watching Gavin just stare straight ahead.
Well,
into, like, the
I was
middle
wondering about
distance.
this because I didn't know if like ice cream culture exists in England.
Oh yeah, we got ice cream.
But like, is there like a thing where you like go out, ride your bike to the DQ, spend all your lunch money on a
the ice cream
gelato?
van.
Oh, so you guys have like the ice cream truck
Yeah,
and it
you
plays
hear
a little ditty?
Yeah,
Does
you
it play the
jingle?
racist song?
You
How
what?
does that one go? No, you get like a 99, like a whippy with a flake in it.
The fuck
What
did
did
you
you
just
say?
say?
Yeah, dude.
Well, I think it used to be 99p, but I don't think it is anymore.
What's a flippy?
A whippy, Mr. Whippy?
What's that?
Google Mr. Whippy with a flake.
Is
You'll
this
see
one
what
of
I'm
those
talking about.
traumatic
It's soft
like
serve.
English characters like that
This
have
is
existed?
so. Here, let me tell you about fuckface that just happened on this fucking show, where Gavin just introduced Bovril to the show, and I'm furious.
What is it?
Do you know what Bovril is?
It's
It's a thing.
like beef broth, but a drink.
Yeah, it's like meat paste. that
Yeah.
you can.
That's what he's talking about?
Yeah, that's just an ice cream cone.
With a Kit Kat.
Yeah.
No, it's a flake.
Or what is it? Looks
Oh, it's a
like,
flake bar.
The flake looks like if you peeled the chocolate off a Swiss roll.
Yeah.
That
That's
actually
gross.
looks kind of good.
Gross. No.
Oh,
The flake is the crumbliest food item on the planet.
Yeah,
It comes in like a yellow
What about those
packet.
like
Nature
the chocolate
Valley
on the
bars
feet
or
on the
whatever?
on the. On the Swiss roll.
I feel like we could have a crumble off and a flake would win.
Oh wow.
There are always like 200 crumbs.
Wow.
I don't think
it
it's
looks
possible to-
mushy,
It's not mushy.
huh? I have
No,
a
apparently
question.
it's crumbly.
I have a question from last week's or the week. I don't know show. Gavin, you're
Yeah.
British. Is there a special word for tater tot?
I'm not sure I ever had a tot when I lived there. Why? What do you know?
Well,
What
we
have you
were
heard?
googling it because,
Oh.
first of all, Chris said the insane thing that the tater tot is a French fry.
Yeah, he's dumb. Don't worry
Wrong.
about it. Yeah.
But we were googling it, and they were like,
What are they called? Like infants?
no, or Rida has they've trademarked tater tot.
Yeah.
So there's like a British version called like an oven crumbly,
Oh, oven.
oven crispy, oven crumbly.
I'd get involved in some oven crumblies.
Get
we were-
involved.
And there was another one that was even more rotted, but they called it like Britain's favorite knobby snack or something.
Oh yeah.
boy.
That's what it was. Yeah. And it was just like, well, that's not. Come on.
It's like an oven crispy.
Like,
with
don't do that.
My jam when I was a kid was turkey dinosaurs.
the
Those things were the shit.
What's turkey? Is that like chicken nuggets?
Yeah,
they're
but in the shape of dinosaurs
But you
and
said,
they're turkey.
but they're turkey?
Yeah.
Are they breaded?
Yeah.
Oh.
Big time.
And they're turkey.
Oh yeah.
I've never
Why?
thought about a turkey nugget.
I'm
You
not
know
sure
what?
if they're still around. I think they were immensely unhealthy.
I can
but-
confirm. I can confirm they are still around. My kids eat them, dude.
Turkey?
You eat turkey dinosaurs?
No, I don't know about turkey, but
Oh, okay.
chicken for
Chicken
sure.
dinosaurs.
No.
The chicken dinosaur. Yeah,
Yeah, but these are turkey.
Yeah, I've never thought about a turkey nugget. What else can we nugget that we aren't nuggeting right
We
now?
should nugget more things.
Yeah,
Can you
what else
nugget
could nug?
pork?
It's just deep frying, right?
Oh, yeah, well, no, because
It's
you have to
extruding and
Yeah,
shaping.
yeah, it's like you have to like process it and stuff.
Do you know about pork scratchings?
No, oven crunchies. Is that
Is
like
it
a
like a pork rind?
a pork rind?
I can't see it. Is that like the fried skin bit of a pork?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a pork
Yeah.
rind.
Pork
Yeah.
rind.
Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
Yeah, chicharrones.
Chicharrones. Yeah, all
good stuff.
cultures have fried pork.
They
skins.
do.
Delicious.
Everyone has the pig, and we eat the hell out of
Yeah,
it.
it's so good.
It is.
Everyone just decided to kill the pig.
Yeah.
I had incredible ham yesterday, dude.
Yeah.
Great Easter ham, dude. And I had kind of like ham trauma. So
Honey
like,
glaze?
to go back into
You-
this,
Was it
was
glazed?
like
Wait,
just so strong.
You had ham trauma?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
So I have two brothers, right? All older than me.
Okay.
And my parents would make just like a big boy ham on Sundays, like
Okay.
a real thick one. And
No TV, giant ham. Got it.
we would basically like the ham would have cherries. It would have whatever those cloves, clones.
Yeah,
You
uh-huh,
know? Those things. You put them in anything, you make your fingers hurt, dude. It's like you got pay to eat, dude.
Wow.
Pain to eat. You know what I
Wow.
mean? And then pineapples, of course.
Of course.
And whatever we didn't eat of the big boy ham on a Sunday just lasted the whole week for leftovers, dude. So by the time we got to like Wednesday, we were crushing like ham with pasta.
Was that some rank ham at that point, or was it to keep?
Well, the goal would be to eat as much ham as possible on Sunday. So like,
so the leftovers didn't go.
yeah. So like, if you knew it was ham day, you're like, let's go, baby.
So
I'm ready
basically,
for
on
this,
Sunday,
dude."
you're trying to eat the ham out of Wednesday's pasta.
Yeah.
I'd be like, push yourself, Joe. Come on, we're gonna put this down. We're like, I don't want pasta.
You
ham.
gotta pound that ham. You know the ham lasagna. Mom's,
Yeah,
mom's
exactly.
just, mom's
dude,
just making
exactly.
stuff up in the kitchen.
Was this like a weekly ham?
No, it was like happened like once a month, but like when the ham hit
You
the
get
table on a
monthly ham?
Sunday,
It's crazy.
you
I
knew
eat-
it was going down.
I
I
eat-
sound so ungrateful now. I love my parents. I
There's
feel,
like-
I feel bad
Your
saying
parents
that.
sound cool. I
Yeah.
mean, they sound great.
I can only think of 3 holidays or 3 times a year where I eat like a honey baked ham.
Yeah.
It's like Easter, maybe Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Is ham an Easter thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think ham is the Easter.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like a pot roast.
We can't eat the
and
rabbit,
ham.
so we do the ham.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Some
you could eat
people
the
do
rabbit, we
lamb.
just don't.
Some people do lamb.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
decadent.
I'm
Yeah.
not really a lamb guy.
You don't
I
like
feel
lamb?
I feel like I've had it, but I can't really remember it.
Is it too gamey? You know it's good though. Goat. That's better.
No, I'm about goat.
Goat's better than
lamb
ham.
and goat are great in curry.
Yeah. You
There's
want
there's
a brown
something
sauce
about-
on it.
Or a bit of mutton.
Yeah, there's something about. Isn't that just an older sheep?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's just
they,
a sheep.
They let the lamb live a bit longer.
Yeah, they just go sheep. But they
Such
don't do
weird
that with-
classification. It's like veal, mutton. It's,
Yeah.
like, it's all one thing, you know, just all aged.
Well, no,
but they don't do that with
veal's
chickens.
cow. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, veal's a calf, isn't it?
Baby chickens are dog food.
That's true. No, but like,
Jesus Christ.
but like, there's not like a term. Like veal is
Egg?
like the baby cow, and then there's the cow. We eat the beef, right? But like lamb and then sheep, mutton.
Yeah.
Chicken is just
Well,
chicken. We don't
okay,
eat the
okay,
what's,
but, like-
Dog
what's the-
food, then chicken.
What about Cornish game
well, there's
hens?
you can't. Well, that's a full grown
that's
hen though.
that's a different thing.
It's a different bird.
yeah,
yeah.
it's a different. Yeah, they're just small.
Are you a quail guy?
Are you a quail man?
Hey Tim, you fuck with quail?
I don't think I've ever had quail.
What about the egg? What about a hipster quail egg on a piece of food that you didn't
Yeah,
know
you're
was
right.
on
Piece of avocado toast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
That sounds like something.
You know, I
that
feel like
Hank's-
that's like a real thing. You could get very deep into
That-
different eggs of birds.
Have you had a duck? Have you ever had an aged duck egg?
like
Is
cracked?
that like the balut thing?
It's like you can get them at like Asian marts a lot. Like you can get them at H Mart. And it's just like it's called like a
The
1,000-year-old egg.
thousand
yeah.
year
Yeah,
egg.
and you get just like an aged duck egg.
Yeah.
And they're, like,
Balut is the
salty.
fetus.
Balut is really something.
What is it?
It's a fertilized egg.
Yep.
Oh,
And right before the egg hatches, they boil it.
Yep. And then you eat it.
Who's they? Is this a European thing?
no,
Or
I
is
think
it-
it's-
do you
I think it's
slurp
from the
it?
Philippines.
Do you slurp it, or is it chewy?
How's it eaten?
You just eat it like a boiled egg, except it's got
But it's crunchy?
chicken in it.
Yeah.
That's enough and crunchy.
Wow.
You
a
eat
lot of
that-
different ways to eat eggs.
A lot of
Yeah.
you know what? Never thought about different bird eggs like
No.
this. What other bird eggs can we get into?
I don't know. Well, we've seen ostrich. I've heard.
Oh,
you
the
made
ostrich
ostrich
egg. We
egg?
made an ostrich egg omelet one time on the
aren't
podcast.
they gross?
No, it was fine. It was just like an intense egg.
It's
Okay.
a very hard shell. I think did someone try and smack it on the head?
hammer, right?
I don't remember. Maybe.
Ostriches are fucking terrifying, bro.
Yeah.
They're dinosaurs.
Yeah.
they're
That's
straight
just a raptor. Yeah.
Yeah, grackles and ostriches are both like if dinosaurs were now.
Would you eat a grackle or its egg?
I think if you ate a grackle, you would be cursed, and then they would like come for
That's
you.
bad
I have
energy,
like
dude.
no doubt. Yeah, that's like bad
I
omen stuff.
I just think I don't think you would be cursed. I think if you ate a grackle, you would like die because grackles just eat off of Austin ground.
yes.
So
yeah.
it'd be like, okay, you can have one grackle, and it's like it only had torchies its
Yeah.
whole life.
Yeah, I watched.
grackle tastes like queso.
I watched a grackle have a feast out
Yeah?
of an ashtray. I don't know what it was eating. I don't think it was eating a cigarette.
Where was that?
But
At?
it was scoffing. I think it was a torch.
That's so gnarly.
The Torchies is always. I remember it was like my first week here, and y'all took me to Torchies,
Mm-hmm.
and like we ate as like a team, and they have like you just like kind of people come and get the bins
Mm-hmm.
off of the little plastic things, and we got up, and a swarm of grackles
they don't- yeah.
descended on the
Oh, yeah.
table as soon as we walked away.
They don't like no hesitation. They're
No.
like they're like dogs where like if you leave
They'll
like your
beg.
food and they just go.
I just realized
No, no.
something crazy about grackles, though.
Yeah, what's up?
When I was in college, I used to go to this D's all the time and just like crush chicken nuggets and stuff.
Right.
And there would just be these fat chickadees. You
Yeah.
know, just like they look like baseballs.
Yeah.
And they'd be like couldn't fly. They're just crushing McDonald's all day. I'm gonna sit there in the window, look out, eat my nugs, and see these fat birds. And then these birds are living the life.
Yeah.
But I've never seen a fat grackle.
no,
And these
No,
things
they're
are
like-
crushing
why?
food all over the
Because
pretty
they
place.
lean.
scrap.
Yeah.
That's why. They're
They
always
They fight?
Yeah.
They fight. I've never seen grackles fighting.
Dude, they fight all the time.
They fight. I was at brunch with Hannah and Mariel, and I saw two grackles scrapping over a piece of chip, like a tortilla chip. Like when you bite a chip and a piece will just go
Yeah.
like just away. That happened. And they just start fighting each other.
But that should mean that somebody wins, so would get fat. you
No,
know?
no, because if
No.
you're constantly
You're
in like
always
that fight or
scrapping.
flight, and they're doing both.
They're
then-
always fighting.
Yeah, they're always fighting and they're always fighting.
I like grackles.
Oh, I'm about it. I think
I-
think they're maybe like top 10 bird.
They're my favorite bird. Also, I love that they sound like the seagulls from Finding Nemo.
They're crazy.
It's
Top
awesome.
10 bird.
top 10 bird for sure.
Number one bird.
No doubt.
I
Wow,
love
number
them.
one with a
I
bullet.
love- They're
We're
fucked
at
up. I
cool
love
birds
them.
in ATL.
I like grackles. We got pigeons.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Canary.
Atlanta, pigeons and Canadian geese that attack children.
Oh, cool. Yeah, those feel pretty universal. I
I'm
feel like
not
those are
really.
everywhere.
I'm not. I was gonna say I'm not really a geese guy, but
Yeah.
I come around on them.
I have generational trauma with geese. My dad
like
was
him and the ham.
Yeah, my dad was forbidden from like shooting a goose before.
Oh.
He'd beef with a goose, and they were like, "You can't shoot him." And he was like, "What can I do?" And they were like, "You can put up a fence. They like to fly to their food, so or walk to their food. So if you put up a fence, they won't go in there." So my dad, they were like, "Yeah." So he set up a string fence like around our yard, and as he was like putting in the last stake, a goose just walks over and like ducks under it, and starts eating the grass in front of him, and it's
That's awesome.
haunting.
Did you know kangaroos eat grass?
What?
I watched a video today where a kangaroo's eating grass.
What did you think they ate?
I guess I never thought about
Honest
it.
Dogs.
Yeah,
people?
like
People?
I guess in my head they had like kind of like a Crash Bandicoot style diet where they're eating like Wampa fruit, which is not a real thing. But I thought maybe that's what a kangaroo subsisted on, was a Wampa fruit.
Have you ever seen a real bandicoot?
No.
What?
Bandicoot.
A bandicoot is not real.
Is it not?
What do you think you've seen?
No, that's a real creature.
I
No,
thought
it's
Crash
not.
was a bandicoot.
I thought a
He is a bandicoot.
Wait,
What
no.
is that?
Bandicoot's not a real thing.
Wait, okay,
You're
so
full of shit.
No, bandicoot's not
No,
real. Am I
okay.
right? Hey, am I right?
That's like saying a Wolverine's not a real
No,
thing.
a Wolverine is a real thing, but a bandicoot's not a real
Are
thing.
echidnas real?
Check the tapes.
Yes,
dude.
yes, they are. They
Is
look
it
weird. They
really
got
not
big
a real
claws.
thing?
I don't think a bandicoot's
I'm
real.
with Gav on
What
this,
is
dude.
it?
I
I
think
thought
it's
it was a
real.
real
No, it's real. Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
No, it's not.
Bandicoots.
It's
No!
real. Yeah, let's go.
Eric's wrong.
Bandicoot. Yeah. Yup. They're
I don't believe this.
No,
Brian,
they're real.
pull up picture of bandicoot.
Are they in Australia?
they're marsupials.
Well, yeah, the made up thing is
They're they're
not real.
omnivorous marsupials.
Marsupials
What
are
the fuck
crazy.
is this?
It's a bandicoot.
Let me see. Does it
I'm
look like
sorry
Crash?
it's not wearing denim jorts.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
It looks like a chinchilla, but like
It looks
cooler.
like a fucking rat.
Well, yeah,
Eric,
it's
this
like,
looks like your one of your profile pics.
This is bullshit.
Wait, is it in Australia?
Yeah.
It's Australia thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's a
See, I totally get it, man. I struggle with Australia a lot, dude.
yeah.
Bandicoots are a group of more than 20 species of small and medium-sized terrestrial, largely nocturnal marsupial omnivores in the order of, I'm not going to say that,
Paramelomorphia. Paramelomorphia.
Damn, she's really good
there
at
we
that.
go.
do you know the life cycle of marsupials?
I'm sorry, the life cycle?
Well, like, you know how a kangaroo has a pouch?
Yeah.
But it's not just to, like, store its kid.
It's like, that's like where it's
yeah.
birthed and like hanging out to
Yeah,
like,
I think the
gestate.
kangaroo innards
Yeah.
will just, they can't survive in there very long. So they get born as like a little wet slug.
And
Yeah.
they climb up the
yeah,
stomach.
Yep.
It's really narnar.
They come out and crawl up the outside of the kangaroo and then get in the pouch and then
It's-
continue.
And
It's
then they
uber narnar, and I think it's
eat
even
grass.
more messed up. And I think kangaroos are as fucked up as they are because the mother does not
No.
like they have to make it.
And so with that, they're all lower, but like kangaroos are like big
Jack to
style
the tits.
up top,
Yeah.
but they're like leg day animals. Like those are like straight up like lift guys.
Someone told me that kangaroos are like deers here in
They are.
Australia.
They're-
everywhere.
They're
like-
as dumb as a deer. They
they're-
just stand upright.
They're pests, and people shoot them because it'll come onto like
Yeah.
the land. It's
They're
deer.
I feel like they're less like deer, and they're more like a big rat. Like,
Oh yeah.
They're not even like you can get like, you know, I feel like hunters will like hunt a deer and they're like, yeah, shot 20-point buck. People are just like, oh, I had a bunch of kangaroos that to shoot
Yeah.
them out back.
It's definitely the kind of animal where like, you know, when you go back in time and they say like, look, this is like the giant sloth, and you're like, whoa, how did this exist?
It's a kangaroo.
Kangaroo is the thing that we should see
Were
in like
there
history
giant
books.
kangaroos?
No,
They-
I'm saying that those are the
kangaroos
things.
are giant. They're like 6 feet tall.
Exactly. I'm saying that those are the things that should be extinct, and we go like, and this is what a kangaroo was, and we go, wow, how did that even exist? That's so
Yeah.
crazy. But instead, you're just in like New South Wales, and everyone goes, look at this fucking thing, it's everywhere, and, then
it's
it like
just like-
punches your car window, it takes your
I think
iPod.
my favorite thing I read about the kangaroo was that there was once an instance where a man was wearing jeans and got kicked by a kangaroo, and it kicked his penis off. It like completely severed it in his jeans.
Yes.
just from getting kicked in the
Gav,
dick.
thank you so much for bringing this up because I too was about to say this. That my first experience with kangaroos, like outside of school, there was a kangaroo in Tekken. Like
Yeah, yeah.
He's got,
Tekken
he's got
3?
boxing gloves.
So in my mind, I was like, "Oh, kangaroos can fight," but then I also have heard that they are vicious. And
No, they
can
have
like
claws.
They have claws. They cut open your guts, all spill out.
the
there.
claws
I'm
are-
sure it was
crazy.
provoked, but you know,
the
who knows?
claws are made for gutting other animals.
I also love that you said he was wearing jeans. Like,
Yeah,
that's like
I don't
that
know
was
why.
the cause.
Like,
dude.
why was
Yo, if he was
this
free balling
kangaroo
and
just
ba-
went?
Yeah.
This motherfucker wearing Levi's?
dude,
I mean,
excuse me.
I couldn't kick my way through a pair of jeans.
It's-
That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't think you have to kick your way through. I think you just have to like. Kayla really likes this. I think you just got to kick really hard. You know. Like
Nope.
I told you they're leg day animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also just sounded like you were like, if he was wearing basketball shorts.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, he was just
Yeah,
offended.
that's him.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, that's the guy.
Whoa. It's her.
Oh, that's
Oh.
right.
Whoa,
This is her
sorry.
from Tekken 7.
That pouch is nasty.
No, but he's OG, or excuse me, she is OG.
Yeah. These
sure.
are those old school, like, you play Eddie Gordo and a kangaroo.
Yeah, what about Gon, that little guy, the fart?
Yeah,
power?
hell yeah.
Hell
Yeah, that's what I'm
I was
talking
also
about.
a true ogre guy for
Dr.
sure.
Boskanovich.
Who's the metal arm bloke?
King?
No, that's the
Tiger Head.
Is that
Tiger Man.
Paul?
That's sexy tiger head.
No,
remember
Paul's just like a big fighter
Who's
guy.
the dude?
Jack.
Yeah,
Jack.
And then you have like Jack.
Yeah.
Yoshimitsu. That was my guy.
That
There
guy
you
was
go.
wonky,
He was.
dude.
I like sex pest coded characters.
What does that mean?
like a character that's just like, and like it's especially in Japanese video games and media. There's like a sex pest character.
Are you
who's
saying
just
sex?
yeah, like a
pest?
sex pest, like a sexual deviant.
Oh,
And
okay.
Yoshimitsu was one of those. There's this other guy, and like it's always just like a character who's like not gay, but like all of their stuff is like this, and they're always a villain, and that's always my favorite character.
Oh,
like
interesting.
Yoshimitsu. Is he the one that jumped on the sword?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
He could poke
Real
that sword.
weird.
Love that.
Wild guy.
Love that.
That'd be a terrible way to go to get sword pogoed to death.
Yeah, like a kangaroo comes in and kicks your dick off, and you get pogoed to death by a sword, Tekken style. And then that's your funeral. Is here lies Gavin. He got Tekkened.
I'm
Kayla,
gonna- yeah.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
You work with TPG.
Yeah.
What's the best thing that landed in your calendar from TPG?
I feel like I have I might know
Oh
what
god,
this is.
Tim knows what it is. We went and saw Joker when it came out.
Team bonding trip.
Team bonding. Also, the team, just me
Team
and
bonding
Tim.
over Joker.
We went to go see Joker at 8 a.m. at an Alamo Draft House.
Okay.
Wow, brunch and Joker.
Dude, I am not treating my team right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Stab Christian, but wait, Nicholas, we gotta go see a movie at 8 a.m. and then go get brunch.
Okay, a little
It was like-
background
it
here.
was
A little background here. Okay, Kayla and I are both DC people. We
Yeah.
like comics. So I
Right.
knew that. I was like,
we had just finished. We we got rejected for the RFP. We were sad
Right,
about
right,
it,
right.
but still hype about the movie.
yeah. And I was like, this movie's gonna be hype.
Yeah.
Listen. Alamo Draft House brunch.
Yeah.
Underrated as shit.
Okay.
Okay. You go in
Delicious.
there. It's not that crowded. They got a really good BLT with egg on
With
it.
egg, yeah.
Yeah. The brunch.
Yeah,
the brunch.
exactly.
The brunch.
Really
He knows,
excited.
genuinely excited.
Yeah, it's great.
You get
It's
your own
good.
little coffee, you sit down, and you just experience it. The thing was, we thought that Joker was going to be a little more like
Fun?
like Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
like-
Jokes.
Yeah.
Wait, not enough jokes.
Still
in
a pretty
Joker.
good movie,
Yeah.
but as a team bonding trip, you know.
You know, going into work on a Friday morning, having just seen Joker in the theater, and the only other person in the theater was just some dude in a trench coat.
Yeah.
2 seats over from you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Puts you in a weird headspace.
Yeah, that might Jokerify you for sure.
No, that guy was definitely there, like getting his villain origin story.
Oh no.
I have a second one though.
Yeah?
When Kayla left my team, we had our last meal. You know where we went? Her pick. We went to Popeyes, dude. The Popeyes
Really?
on Cameron.
Yeah,
Hell
It was
yeah.
so-
On Cameron.
It was so ratchet. It was so awesome.
That's the spot.
that's the spot.
Yep.
They fucked up our whole order.
Yeah, that's the Popeyes on Cameron.
None of the soda machines worked, so I was like, that's empty. Nope, that's just water. I guess I'll get a Mr. Pibb.
Is Popeyes a power franchise? Like, what's the deal with
It
that?
is now. I think the chicken sandwich put them
The
on the
chicken
map.
sandwich put
you know
them
what?
on the
Like
map.
they were always like low key, and then the chicken
Yeah.
sandwich like really brought them out, and now they're like, hey, check it. They're doing something right now that's just like
They're doing the McDonald's thing.
they're doing a basket of like shrimp.
Yeah.
And their whole marketing campaign is we don't even fucking do shrimp.
I love it.
They're just like, I don't know. Do you want a po' boy? Have it.
It really is like what's happening, and they go, I don't
I
know.
don't know.
So what?
My favorite things that Popeyes has ever done, that Megan Thee Stallion collab.
Oh, yeah?
The Beyonce homecoming inspired swag drop. That was sick. And just exist on the outskirts of my campus to a point where you had to trek to it.
Yeah.
And every time you went there, it was by like a subway line. So it would just be either no one there or everyone there. And
Damn.
when you were going between classes, you never knew if you were going to eat that day.
Yeah.
It was either. Side note: have you ever heard of Crispy Crunchy Chicken?
It's like
What?
Krispy Kreme spinoff? What do
No,
we got?
it is a chicken chain joint that exists mostly inside of gas stations, and it's some of the best chicken I've had in my
Really?
I've
entire
seen
life.
one. I feel like there's one in like on MLK.
I think so. Yeah, it's like they have stores, but they are mostly in gas stations. And you want to go to the gas station one? They have these like honey butter chicken biscuits, and also just like the best chicken breading I've ever had.
I'm glad you said the B word, dude.
Breading?
No, biscuit.
Biscuit.
Biscuits, man, are just the final frontier. I feel like I go to the restaurants in Austin, like there's some bougie shit.
Yeah.
Or like, whatever this gas station taunt is.
Crispy, crunchy
and
chicken.
everyone's want to tell you about the biscuit.
Yeah.
And I want to be a connoisseur of biscuits.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You ever dabble with Bisquick? You know what that is?
Yeah, dude. Okay, best chicken pot pie you want to make, use Bisquick.
Bisquick is like were we talking about Bisquick on
You
Friday?
were, yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah,
It's
drink.
just so weird.
It's Mario Kart and Bisquick.
Yeah. it's like a all encompassing like baking
Yeah,
mix.
just add
Yeah.
like milk.
And you can make biscuits with it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Or
Hey,
the best chicken pot pie breading you've ever had.
well, if you want to hear all these conversations and more, come to RTX this July 1st through 3rd. Tickets on sale now at this lower third. Look at that. And you can scan a QR code and you can buy a ticket and you can come hang out. TPG, do you think you'll be here for RTX? Are you going to try to trek it or what?
I have already bought my tickets.
Yeah!
I booked my hotel. I can't wait. I love RTX, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
hell
a little
yeah.
bit of an RTX pioneer. First time I ever met Gavin was at RTX, by the way.
I was
Yeah.
I was gonna say I realized we are 45 minutes in and have not introduced Tim. We've just said like,
He said he's Tim.
Here's
Well,
Tim.
what's up, Tim?
well, no,
TPG,
I mean
dude.
like,
Do you want me to do an intro?
yeah, will you?
All right. Timothy Paul
No,
Goessling.
no pressure. I already messed it up. That's not my middle name.
Timothy Paul Goessling, I assume. The man, the myth, the legend. He hails from Boston. He then went to California. That's why his accent
That's
sounds
why it
like
all
that.
makes
That's why it
sense.
all makes sense. And then he worked for Full Screen and was the only dude at Full Screen that was in charge of Rooster Teeth for a very long time.
boy.
That was a lot of pressure for one man.
lot
So
of
what
pressure.
did he do? He hired me. And then we both ran the sales team, integrated marketing team for Rooster Teeth for about 2 years until we were then acquired by Warner Media. And then we got on the same team in a different role. And he's still there. He is now escalated to being a seller, which is some big top dog shit.
Oh, boy.
And he's my favorite person at RT.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Kale. I feel like a
yeah.
proud dad, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. That's so nice.
Yeah, he hired me. And speaking of RTX, that's the only reason I am at Rooster Teeth.
That's why.
Yeah, I came to RTX because I was working at Adult Swim, and we did a main state.
Yeah. Okay.
I got in trouble for
apologize.
Yeah, for saying like the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Dude, I lived my whole life in fear of saying I'm going to say the wrong stuff.
Yeah, I was on the Apollo Gauntlet campaign and the TikTok
Oh,
campaign.
okay.
And they had done stuff for RTX, and they were like, "Do you want to go?" And I was like, "I've never been to Texas, sure." And I was like, "Oh, this is sick." So then when AT&T did a violent corporate takeover of Turner Broadcasting, and they had a hiring freeze, they were like, "Oh, we can't keep you full time." And I was like, "Oh, that Rooster Teeth place was cool. I'm not going to get that job. I'm not going to go to Texas." And then 2 months later, I was in Texas.
That's awesome.
That's
yeah.
fantastic. Thank you for the intro. Yeah, it's great
because
being here,
TPG.
man. RTX was my first real exposure to Rooster Teeth. I went in 2015.
Oh, wow.
And I've been to every one since.
Hell yeah.
I just like it.
I've always loved working with TPG.
Yeah.
me
It's
too.
the best.
Are you out of sales?
Yeah.
Yeah, TPG is my favorite person in sales. Yeah. I don't want to, insult.
Yeah, I'm out of sales.
But now I can easily say that.
Tim will
real
come.
love fest here.
Tim will
Appreciate
come with off the wall ideas, but there's always a nugget of something there where you go, I want to explore this.
Yeah.
And that's where like there's been like some cool shows that we've gotten made that we worked with Tim. Me and Tim pitched some like hardcore stuff.
Hell yeah.
Just like going in and just like, what if it's this? And then like Daddy Warner going like, we're into that.
We
That's
used to
full
have
on TPG.
we used to have like a Monday meeting every day. We'd play Drake and we'd figure out our week.
That was sick.
Awesome.
Love a good standing meeting, dude.
Love a good standing meeting.
That's
yeah,
pretty
it's been
good.
a pretty wild ride, dude. To
Yeah.
be here since 2015. That's back.
I can't believe it's been that long.
When Gav
Yeah.
was the creative director of Rooster
Yeah.
Teeth, and they're just trying to do cool shit, make the fans happy.
It's always
you know,
good.
and,
Always been about the fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny, dude. I used to when you all would have activations on the podcast for like Pizza Hut and things.
Yeah.
Way back in the day, Smirnoff. I was always like lurking in the back, being like, "They're gonna say it right." You know?
Get that copy down.
But yeah, dude, it's good to be here. Stoked about RTX. We have some cool shit planned. What was I gonna say about RTX? The thing that I love about RTX, dude, is I always just like ask fans like what they're into. Keep my finger on the pulse. And I think some fans are like, "Who the fuck is this rando ass dude?"
Well, now
Like,
they're going to know. Now you're going
Yeah.
to be a celebrity. People are going to be like, oh shit, is that TPG?
Yeah, here I am, dude, on the show floor, grinding away. But I'm pumped, dude.
Just grinding.
I think we always get on well because you're very passionate about pretty much everything you touch.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
gardening.
Oh,
the,
are we talking green life right
YouTube.
now?
Talking green life.
Oh.
Dude, if you're not passionate, what are you doing?
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Yeah, I
like,
agree.
I live my life. I was
Quarter
going to say a
passionate.
quarter mile at a time.
I feel like one tomato at a time.
No, but I'm just an excited guy. You know, like
Yeah.
I feel like life's too short to not care. You know what I mean? And I get fired up about a lot of shit. I get fired up about movies, music, friends, life, my family. You know, the whole thing.
You have a lot of thoughts
pizza
about
night?
Blade and Migos.
Pete, oh.
What? Dude, I have so many thoughts about Blade and Migos, and I like my pizza night, but I'm actually on a pizza night, like, I'm on a decline right now.
Oh,
Really?
no.
Yeah, I switched over to OO flour, which Reddit was like, if you're a real pizza boy, you gotta use this shit.
What's OO?
Yeah.
Well, there's different kinds of flour,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
There's like bread flour, cake flour, all this shit, almond flour. No one needs that.
No.
And OO flour apparently is best for like, I think dough binding.
Uh-huh.
I thought salmonella
flour.
Semolina?
No, it's the semolina.
Oh no, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's like
more.
pasta
That's like you
flour.
put that on the bottom of the peel and slide it in.
Yeah. Okay.
So it doesn't stick.
Yeah, so I had these neighbors over for pizza night on Friday before me and Gab went out, and like, it was just a disaster, dude. These pizzas are coming out looking like calzones, and here I am being like, I'm the
Dang.
pizza master. And they were
Are
like,
you using the?
oh, you're so cute.
Are you using the outdoor oven?
Yeah, I switched to outdoor. Less
Outdoor
cleanup.
oven, huh?
Yeah.
What
Full
that'd be
pizza
like.
oven's sick.
So little, I gotta have you over pizza night before
Yeah,
I
we
move.
gotta-
dude.
we gotta
These
do
guys
it,
have been
Can
there.
we do
we
one
gotta
last pizza night?
Yeah, we should do. Oh,
let's do it.
Invite everyone.
Yeah.
Big old pizza.
Yeah,
night.
yeah. Make your let your wife know last minute.
Last minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
I once got a calendar invite from TPG that said Friday night Pesto Mania.
Yeah,
I was
think
there.
me and Jordan Swears got an invite from Tim that was watching a Patriots game and like world's best chose or something like that, and it was like nacho night. Like
Yeah,
we went
hell
over and
yeah.
had like nachos. It was pretty sick.
Dude, I mean, that's a great example, right? Like, you could just send an invite to
Yeah.
people. Like, Kayla comes over for pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's fine. I love having pizza with you, but you don't have to.
No.
And it's not like it's like a really important work meeting. Like, you could just say,
Not like
you know,
it's
like,
Joker.
Pizza Armageddon Volume 6.
Yeah, you do like pizza-geddon with the boys.
Dude.
And it's like, yeah, all right.
I'm also a huge fan of like putting chapters on things,
Yeah.
thus implying that like there's like a back history that like you can fill in with your mind. You know, it's the first time I'm hanging out with
yeah,
you.
pizza-geddon
it.
6.
It'd be like, what happened to the past like 5 things? You know,
You had to be there.
Let's take a minute and talk about ambulance.
dude.
Sure. Definitely.
I wrote
Brother.
something down here.
Oh,
you got
your
notes?
note?
I
Oh,
brought
this is great.
I brought a singular note. Okay?
Tim was so excited to be on this podcast. I have to tell you, Tim was so excited about to be on like this podcast. He was like tweeting about like, oh man, fire is like ready. We're getting ready for like the day. It's like it's so good. And then like, oh bro, I'm getting kind of nervous. I'm like, don't be nervous. This is good. He brought a note. I'm so thrilled.
It's a singular note.
Okay.
Okay. When we went to see Ambulance at the theater. Great time. And they had the giant concession stand there, and I looked up at it, and I saw something. And I always have a very specific order that I like. I usually get if I'm not at the Alamo, I get a kids pack, dude.
Right.
Now they like rebranded it as like the junior combo or something.
No,
you
kids
know?
pack is great.
Kids pack
Look,
fuego.
you get coverage.
Yeah, you got coverage.
So
Shake it up.
Is that what you ordered at this theater?
Yeah. That's what I ordered.
That's not
But-
what you ordered at this theater.
However, when we walked in, I looked up at the display, and there was a sign. It was like, it wasn't like, it was like a godsend, dude. I looked at this thing mythically, and it said, what is the unbeatable combo? And it was like, buy the unbeatable combo. But they didn't have any images. It just said unbeatable combo.
Is this
So my brain was just like, and just like looking at all this
Street
shit.
Fighter promo? Is there a Street Fighter movie?
No, it was like for a food pairing. It could have been for anything.
He walked up.
So that's what the note is, dude. What is the unbeatable combo?
So he walked up and he just goes, what is the unbeatable combo? And me and Gavin just go, what the fuck?
I saw it
and
on
he
the
goes,
sign.
it was up on the sign. We look, not on the
Yeah.
sign.
We looked like a
We
minute.
waited for so long.
Was it
the
on
sign
the
never
digital
rotated
marquee?
around. And it never said the
Was it a
unbeatable
digital
combo.
marquee?
Yes.
Yes.
That's
yes.
so funny.
It never, Kayla, never came back around to say unbeatable
Okay,
combo.
Fun
But here's
fact,
the
I
thing.
went to the movies last week. I also stood there for like 2 minutes and looked up at it. They were like, "Can you want anything, sir?"
Wait,
and I
was this the Regal?
nah, dude.
No.
Galaxy Highland.
Did you stand up too fast right before you walked in? Were you just like seeing words?
He really said, what's the unbeatable combo? And then the girl behind the counter went, number one.
I'm trying to order the unbeatable combo and then being like, What is that?
What is that?
But of all the things, the movie was Fuego, Cargate, 2022, which we can talk about in a second too. This is the thing that has stuck with me. Was just like, was it ever actually there?
The movie?
No, the Unbeatable combo signage. This is half the reason I was excited when I went back to the theater was to be like,
What is the Unbeatable combo?
they're going to tell me, that's going to be like pretzel and a beer, and I'm like, oh, okay,
yeah.
that's shitty marketing, but whatever.
There was no Unbeatable combo. He just started asking people.
We've got to go back. What else is playing? We've got to all go back.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we can go see something there again because that.
Can I come this
Oh.
time? I never got to go to a movie night.
Oh,
Is
man.
it boys only? I'll wear this.
You got,
No, it's not boys only. We've seen.
I think people are jealous of this crew.
I think so. Well, I think it's such a weird crew.
Yeah.
That it's like people are like intrigued.
I've had a movie crew my whole life, dude. Ever since I was a young one.
Makes
dude.
a lot of sense.
Yeah,
I love this.
a good group of guys. But anyway, it really got me thinking about like, if I had to make the Unbeatable combo,
Oh,
what would it be? Mm-hmm.
at a movie theater.
Yeah, movie theater.
Okay.
I have a good one actually. I learned from my brother. This is a savage one.
Yeah.
You ever put Reese's Pieces in the popcorn?
Oh yeah, you get like a little bit of it's the sweet with like the salty and stuff.
they not-
You know about it?
Do they not jostle to the bottom?
You gotta like
Part
you
of the
don't
fun.
do like the whole. I don't do like the whole
Part of the
thing.
fun.
You do like a little at a time. You go, like,
You space it in as you go.
Yeah. I like a popcorn with a bunch of crunch.
oh, I could. Yeah. It's the right. It's the sweet.
It's also like a popcorn because it's like that crunch.
You
It's like that.
you want when you're eating
I want
popcorn, you
texture
need similar
consistency.
foods.
Another Unbeatable combo. This is going to be basic but true. Popcorn and Coke. A little tradition. you know?
Yeah.
It's my wife's go-to every time,
Oh, yeah.
and I always go, I don't need anything, and then halfway through I'm going, maybe just some.
Well, yeah.
good.
And that's why you always gotta get the medium because everyone will be like, I don't want any, and then we get halfway through the credits and everybody's hands in your lap trying to grab your popcorn.
Dude, I know a lot of people who are like real popcorn connoisseurs.
Yeah.
Like heavy.
You know,
Regal
a lot
is the
of
worst
people who
popcorn.
are popcorn connoisseurs.
Not just outside of the theater. I know at least two people who like have very specific popcorn rules in their life.
Oh, really?
Including one dude who literally walks into movie theaters, gets popcorn, and then leaves and goes on with his life.
That's like the most expensive way to eat popcorn.
But would you say movie popcorn is the best popcorn?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good point. I think popcorn, if I didn't know about, maybe I don't know. I feel like I have no idea if popcorn is really bad for you or actually not that bad.
No, it's like
Great question.
It depends.
Regular popcorn, if you just make it, like
Yeah.
if you just have
On the
corn
stove?
and you just pop it on the stove or whatever, it's good for you.
It's very
it's
good.
very
Healthy
fibrous.
snack.
It's very good.
It's a mass food.
Eating
Gallon of butter on it.
probably yeah,
not
not the stuff they put. The reason that it's so good at the movie theater is
Yeah.
because it's so
like,
bad.
Because like movie theater like normal butter is 100 calories for a tablespoon.
Jesus.
Movie theater popcorn is like 300.
Yeah.
Wait. You said make popcorn on the stove. Is that your go-to way of making popcorn?
Yeah.
You don't have like a popcorn machine?
No, I'm poor.
What? No. Do you have a popcorn machine?
My parents have one.
I got it was a great gift from my lovely wife for my birthday. Chaotic machine, dude.
Like
It
a
is.
hanging one? Like it falls into the thing?
Wait, do you have the one that with the spinny thing on the bottom, the spinning plate?
That's the next tier, dude. That's like the real gourmet shit.
the spinning plate.
Yeah, the spinning plate.
That's the one my
I'm
parents
talking the
have.
one which is like it like stands up. It
You
looks
got like
a
the air popper.
air popper.
Yeah.
Shoots scalding
Yeah.
hot kernels all over your
straight,
house.
like straight
it's
out.
chaotic.
I'll just put a boll right here, and none of them go in.
Yeah. And
Or
then it's
one
like,
goes
oh.
in and it goes.
Well, the
Have you
air
seen this machine?
it's messed up. Picture like a soap dispenser.
Yes.
With a wide hole and it shoots popcorn out into the
Can
sky.
you show him a picture so you can see?
Yeah, absolutely.
They get you because they have this little tray at the top which melts butter.
Yeah.
Which, in theory, if it all worked, you would have a perfect bowl of freshly popped popcorn. Then you could just dump butter on.
You're
dude.
just getting boiling butter shot out at you.
yeah.
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
one that I have.
Yeah.
And,
But
and it's okay? It's like,
no, it's bad. The
It's
one
not
that you
great?
want is like it's like it's a base and a dome, and you put like oil on the base, and it's got like a metal piece that spins
Yeah.
to agitate the popcorn.
and that's what your parents have?
yeah, and then
Are they
you
like,
put-
are they big popcorn people?
we were on the popcorn kick for a while. My dad wanted our basement to be like a tiny movie theater, and then we never finished the basement. So we have all this like stuff for a tiny movie theater in an unfinished basement.
Like all the furniture in the living room is like movie theater.
Yeah, so we have like all of these like plastic buckets that look like popcorn bags, like the red and white, and then we have like the popcorn maker, and we have like a candy machine, but we don't have.
Well,
So we
that's
just haul it upstairs from the basement to use it. But it's really good. It's the easiest way to make popcorn because you make it on the stove mess.
Yeah.
Oil everywhere, it pops over, and you got to do like a controlled like holding it while you're trying to pop it into the bowl. But
very
that thing, it
deliberate.
finishes.
What?
You flip
You're
it.
trying to pop it from
No,
straight
because
from-
like
She's
the
going- she's
mass
going
of,
nuts.
The mass of the popcorn when you
me
pop
both.
it in a pan, it eventually gets big.
No, you just put less popcorn.
yeah, you
in.
put
No,
less popcorn
it's
in.
unpredictable. It's popcorn.
It's unpredictable.
you don't know how much
Unpredictable
popcorn is gonna
popcorn,
pop.
dude.
I predicted pretty good.
Do you ever
All
see that
popcorn is
episode of Pingu
unpredictable.
where they make popcorn and it's too much and it spills out of the igloo and like washes them
It's
away?
literally like that every time I
What
make
is
popcorn.
Pingu?
Oh, it's like
You
a
ever see Pingu?
Yeah, don't you have,
claymation
like, small
penguin.
children?
Where he's like,
I established earlier with y'all folks, dude, I did not have a TV growing up, so I have absolutely no idea what you're talking
also,
about.
I think Pingu was on like HBO in America.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
really?
probably.
I think it was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
some
yeah.
European.
so what is it? I
Little-
watch a
little
lot of kids
claymation
TV now,
penguin.
bro. You have no idea.
Doesn't he, like,
Claymation penguin.
or something?
Okay.
Yeah, and, you go,
Yeah.
and then the song's like, It's classic shit.
It's a classic show.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
Wallace and Gromit levels?
I used to like it
claymation.
more than Wallace and Gromit. But back when I was young, and there were only like 3 Wallace and Gromits.
Of course. We
Oh, it's
covered this.
Swiss.
Oh,
Swiss.
yeah, that tracks.
Dude, there's a lot of wonky
Pingu.
kid TV out there. Never seen
I
that in my
loved
life,
Pingu.
dude.
Find a screenshot of the popcorn episode because that one's the shit.
Yeah, so I've been dabbling with a lot of popcorn, dude.
I like
and
that.
It just, ever since the Unbeatable combo night, I've just been thinking about ways to pair it all together, get the perfect ratio. One time, and oh, look at that!
Popcorn.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, hell yeah.
the popcorn
Explodes the
just takes
igloo.
them all away.
Yeah.
Such a good episode.
Goodbye.
So good.
So that's
Goodbye,
what I
Pingu.
wrote down. That's it, man.
Well, that I mean,
Oh, I googled that by the way. It only shows me results for Beyblade combinations.
Right,
so
right.
I don't
It's-
know what you saw.
right. It's because he didn't see anything, but just walked up to a woman and said, "What's the unbeatable combo?" And then all of the workers went, "What? Hey, are you in slow mo, guys?" And then that, and that was our night.
I'm going back, dude. I'm gonna just sit there and just wait. Dude.
I ordered the 32-ounce beer
Oh.
because it sounded like a pretty high number. I didn't expect it to be that big. And then I learned that I have to be, well, you already knew I had to be 21 here to drink beer, but they have to be 18 to pour
Yeah,
the beer.
you can be 18 to get a bartender's license.
Yep.
But what's the point of that?
It doesn't make any sense. It's
doesn't.
all-
Then drink at 18 then.
You can't even put the sizzle stick in to make sure it tastes good.
Yep.
What is the difference between being 17 and 18 that you can
A
pour
year?
beer?
I don't know. It's always interesting that presents itself because like I used to be a bar back. There's all these rules about what you can and can't do.
That sounds like a
But-
real TPG job.
But once
for sure.
things like start getting crazy, they're just like, dude, you can pour a beer, bro.
Of course,
Is
yeah,
it-
yeah.
Is it like? Never mind.
What?
'Cause I was gonna say, well, maybe it's like based on like age of consent, but that's different in like every state.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
So, like,
So you can pour a beer
at
if you
16 in Georgia, yeah.
can shag.
14 in Alabama to pour a beer. Yeah. Fucking
Yeah.
messed up.
When
Jesus
we
Christ.
were out on Friday, Dan poured a beer. It was a pretty bad pour. Kind
Oh,
of caught
really?
me off guard. You remember that?
I thought your brother poured the shit.
No. I apologize to you, Dan. I apologize, Dan. I apologize, Dan.
He
I'm,
looked at
I'm
every
sorry, bro.
camera.
I'm sorry.
There's
I'm
one
sorry.
with a red light
I'm
on,
sorry.
and he
I'm
looked
sorry.
everywhere.
I'm sorry. My brother had a whack
Yeah,
pour.
it
dude.
was the most head I've ever seen.
Really?
And
It
I've
was
poured
all
some
head?
shitty ones out of that set. He just poured it straight
Yeah,
down
it
into a
was
big
wild,
tall
dude.
Why
glass.
did he do it? Maybe he thought it was a Guinness.
It was a glass pitcher, which I feel like is a
And he still like blew it?
heavily weighted thing that can really throw you off. So
Oh man,
Dude, we had
should have brought you a voodoo. We had some in the fridge.
really.
Yeah.
I've been trying to I analyze like weekday beers, like how many weekday beers
Mm.
I'm putting down. You know what I mean?
we had a pretty heavy night the other night.
Yeah, it was
right
class,
before like 2 massively long outdoor days of shit.
Oh, no.
Dan was slow the next morning.
Yeah.
He was a
I came
solo
home
guy.
and played GTA, bro. I was all into it. Yeah, I was ready to rock. Got that shit going on the PS5 now.
Hell yeah.
So happy.
I've had
That's
to shed my ties because I was starting to feel like I had a fever.
Yeah.
My legs were freezing and my hands were shaking.
Well, that's
you
because
look-
all the blood was getting stuck in your head. And
You
your
look-
it was all,
Flush.
it was the heat was filling up the Donkey Kong face.
I've never seen someone get slowly strangled.
Yeah.
Like it was strangulation, but it was like the effects are all coming in phases.
Yeah.
God.
Oh,
Man. Ambulance is a movie that everyone should see, and it should be required by
Required
law to
viewing.
go see it.
Is it the best Gyllenhaal vehicle?
I don't know.
If you-
Gyllenhaal's a
I like
phenomenal
I like
actor, dude.
Enemy.
if you like looking at Gyllenhaal's face,
Yeah.
it's the best Jake Gyllenhaal movie.
If you've
I
ever
mean-
wondered what Los Angeles looks like at a 90-degree angle going downward,
I have.
then boy, do I have a movie for you. It's called Ambulance, and it's a drone shot, and it does not end.
If you're
and it's
ever
gratuitous.
wondering what it would feel like to jump, like spin dive off the top of a skyscraper, it's the perfect movie.
It truly is a perfect movie that starts with exposition that is laughable and does not matter because 2 minutes later, you're in it.
It's all
Nice.
kicking off.
Oh.
dude.
Does he, no spoilers, but does he betray his brother like he betrayed Taylor Swift?
That's look, no spoilers. I did live tweet the whole movie
Yeah, I saw
because
that
there was
after the
no
fact.
one in the theater, and I was feeling good.
I never went back to look at
we
your
had
tweets.
beer.
You should go back and look at the
Beer.
tweets.
They're wild. It is so
I
good.
saw you I saw the tweets fawning over it, and I liked them because I was like, oh, he's a TPG.
Yeah. Oh,
Dude.
I kept grabbing Tim and just going, bruh! It was so good.
You were screaming at that.
I
You
loved
were louder
it.
than the movie. It was
I
I
amazing.
should
loved
say
it.
though, you definitely have a connection to LA, so you're familiar.
It
with
was
the geography.
definitely watching all of that. You're just like, I hate that part of the freeway. I hate sitting here. There's
not
Figueroa. Fuck
101.
Wilshire. Like it's
Yeah.
just that. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it was
DTL,
dope, dude.
huh?
And let it be known, okay, I've been rocking with Bay my whole life. Okay, I gave a presentation in college on Bad Boys 2. Why it was like the shit. I'm in film school classes. All these people going up there like, this is Tarkovsky. This is true filmmaking. Wes Anderson, the true pioneer. I'm like, we're gonna put on a little thing called the Bad Boys 2 car chase. Yeah. All right? And you're gonna feel something right now more than you felt watching fucking Budapest Hotel. And the years don't add up there, but whatever. And now people are coming around to Bay because they're like, turns out he was right all along.
I think that it's a nostalgia thing where he's been doing it for 20 years, and I think 25 is like that what's old is new again kind of a
Yeah.
thing. And he's right on that cusp of about to like, so he did
Tip
like his
over.
most 2002 movie. Like it was like, that movie's full on like the most Michael Bay's. It was Michael Bay doing an homage to Michael Bay.
Yeah,
is how that
they
movie
reference
felt.
his own movies
Yeah.
in the movie.
It's wild.
I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. You know who else is in it?
Yeah.
Yaya.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah, he's the brother.
He's the best. dude.
And then there are just so many actors that you've seen in like TV shows, and you go, "That's that fucking guy," and it's like a lot of that.
It's a
and
lot
then
of that.
It's like watching Spring Breakers, where you just go,
Yeah.
"What's happening? What's holy
You're
shit?"
a big Breakers guy,
I,
aren't you?
I thought
Breakers is a
that's like
fever dream.
That's how this movie feels. It really like hits and doesn't stop. But you're 25 minutes in and going, "What? Where am I?"
I still don't think I saw that movie.
Right?
Like, I could tell you about it, but I'd be like, no, that had to have been a dream I had where I saw Spring Breakers.
Yeah.
Because that's too insane to have happened.
Yeah. Wild. That's
Yeah,
how this
it was,
movie felt.
It was class, dude. I feel like Bay, with this movie especially, you have to push yourself in life, dude. You can't be like on your same tricks all the time. As I said, you gotta be excited about everything. He's clearly excited about drones.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
no kidding.
I bet he was just very happy to not have to do so many special effects shots. Like
Yeah.
all the Transformers shit, like 4 Transformers movies or whatever.
Did he make Titanic?
James Cameron.
Whoa,
James
crossing some
Cameron
wires.
did.
Oh
Okay.
my god!
I don't
Imagine
know-
what that movie
That would have been the iceberg shot, Bad Boys 2 style.
Yeah.
The guy bouncing off the propeller would have been like the whole band.
The drone shot as he falls and he hits it and it keeps going.
I don't know directors.
Have you ever seen Bad Boys 2?
Maybe when my dad has had it on and I've been in the room.
Damn, now I feel like when we have pizza night, we'll have to put
gotta
up on
be
the
Bad
Oh,
Boys.
let's
projector
do
or
it.
something,
Yeah.
dude.
Let's do it. Final pizza night, Bad Boys
Let's
2.
rent out an Alamo, see Bad Boys too.
No, we'll watch it in my yard, bro. We'll put
Hell
the
yeah. Oh,
screen up.
you got the
We'll-
screen
You got a
up.
screen?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know what I
We've
watched
already-
out there with my kids? Actually, I watched Tron Legacy.
With your kids?
Yeah,
Any
a
good?
weird choice.
Did,
Yeah, they liked it.
did they choose it?
The real rocket though that we watched recently was The Mummy, dude.
You went
Oh,
for
so
it?
you
totally
went through with
for
it.
You remember? Have you ever seen Mummy? Brendan
Brendan Fraser, yeah. Who's the lady? So hot.
Rachel
Rachel
Weisz.
Weisz?
Rachel Weisz, my favorite Rachel.
She is a very pretty lady. in that
Dime
movie.
piece.
That movie is wildly inappropriate for kids.
That's- we
No,
told
it's
you
that's
that.
not for kids.
We told you. You asked us if we. Hey, should I show this to my kids?
No.
And we both
We
just.
off the top of our heads listed
Yeah.
like, well,
Yeah.
the scarab.
There's
under
the scarab
skin,
thing,
he
and
rips
the
dude's-
jaw unhinging.
Yeah.
He rips
As
the
a-
dude's eyes
Yeah.
out and tongue.
I saw it as a kid.
Me too.
And I was like, oh, I shouldn't be. Like, I was the first time I was cognizant as a child being like, I don't think I should be
Right.
watching this.
Dude, well, here's the deal. Okay,
Uh-huh.
my kids loved it. You know, they
Hell
were
yeah.
they were scared for a little bit, but like
Wait, you're-
overall, once he's like throwing dynamite and like
Oh,
he's
no,
like
it's already-
mulling away
I'm sorry,
bullets
I'm
at
sorry.
the end, you know, they were like, yeah, get him.
Your little baby boy who was crying at night at the concept of, what was it?
That was like 2 years ago. Dude. He's a big
what
boy
was
now.
it? What was it? It was something insane. He was crying at like the concept of like Venom or something.
Oh yeah, he's a very emotional guy.
Of like from Spider-Man, or just like a character who had like it was ninjas.
Yeah.
He was like upset and scared at the concept of ninjas to
He's
the point
evolved.
where he was
Yeah.
having like nightmares.
He's ready for
grow
action.
up, dude. He likes action movies now.
He likes action-
I said, Maddie, what do you like? Action movies. I will say though, do you remember that they hang Brendan Fraser in this movie?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
his neck doesn't break. So
Yeah.
and they can't really show his face, so they're like filming his legs.
Yeah.
twitching, and he's
That
like,
was the number one thing that my wife and I just completely blanked on. Because
Yeah.
in my mind, it's like basically, they're like
But I
fighting
told you
mummies
that the
and
other
stuff.
night. I said
No,
they
you said
hanged
about
him.
the Beatles.
You-
The scarab. And I was like,
That's
I can roll
gross.
with the Beatles, but once they were like, they kick the thing out and he just falls down and his neck breaks or doesn't break, and then they're like
Good stuff.
negotiating. I
Yeah.
was like, damn, this is.
What did your wife think about showing this to the kids? She was like for it. She's like, let's show him Mummy.
We had been like low key hyping up. When we say me had been low key hyping it up to
It's
my
not a
kids
team
for
effort.
like 3 months, So then finally they were like,
Low key for 3 months. Plant
here's the deal.
seeds.
they like Jumanji, the new one.
I don't know.
Not
if
the
that's
one with the
same
parental
vibe.
trauma of like the Robin Williams one.
Right.
I'm talking like the one with the Rock when he's just like punching people into the
what
sky.
about the bit at the beginning of the Mummy where they stabbed the shit out of the pharaoh?
right.
True.
It's pretty dark.
We fast forwarded through that.
Oh, okay, fair
Which
play.
is tough though because you fast forward through that, you're like, oh, I'm in the clear. Brendan Fraser's here.
Yeah.
And then he just like blows down all these like magi and this like Lawrence of
Yes,
Arabia.
dude.
That movie
him with-
PG.
PG-13 for sure.
That to me was the last. Like, I feel like people my age heard about people like Jeff's age, where it's like, oh, I saw Alien, when I was 7 in the theaters.
Yeah.
I feel like that was the Mummy for me was that, where it's like, this is probably too extreme for today's kids.
Yeah.
But I was there, I was 8, watching Brendan Fraser put whole dynamite in his mouth while he's like lighting on the
Yeah.
dynamite. He's like, "Well."
Yeah.
I think
Bisexual dream, that
It's
movie.
so sick though,
I
right?
think he was one of the greatest action heroes of all time.
Oh, absolutely.
Wow,
say
I
it.
like that.
George of
say
the
it. He was-
Jungle.
Amazing.
Hell yeah.
He's back. You guys know Brendan
Brendan's
Fraser's coming back, dude.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Doom Patrol.
Yeah.
I'm talking more top tier than that, bro.
What's he doing?
A little Martin Scorsese movie, dude.
Ooh.
Killers of the Flower Moon. Get pumped.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, he's
I didn't
back
know
in a big
that.
way. We had people were trying to come up with a name. It's not the Fraser Sans is not the same as the McConaissance, but like he's back. He's in new. I think he's in Batgirl. Pretty
Nice.
sick.
Oh, yeah, because he's in the Doom Patrol
in
thing.
Doom
Is that,
Patrol,
is
yeah,
that
same
not like a
uni.
crossover? It seems
Same
like
uni.
it's...
No, he's playing a
Yeah,
bad guy. He's playing like Firefly. Is that a villain?
It's the same
Yeah,
movie,
Firefly
though.
is
How
a
they doing
villain,
that?
but I don't...
Firefly's-
is that what he's
yeah,
doing?
dude.
Huh, okay.
I feel good about this.
Didn't he go away from it just because he was injured? Like he got hurt filming?
I thought people were being mean.
There's a lot of tragedy in his life
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
that we don't really need to get into right now.
Oh, fair play. I don't know.
I think there's like a Variety article that goes into
Yeah.
it or
Yeah,
whatever.
I know
yeah,
that
it's
he.
really good, yeah.
I think he like smashed his ribs up in
Oh,
the
shit.
Mummy 2
Yeah, something like that.
when he was fighting the Rock.
Well, The Rock's so strong,
He's so strong. He's a
Go
rock.
back and watch that movie. The Rock is so like looking at him now. It's like it's insane that
he not
he's the
as big?
same man. He's so like at the time he's like 2002 big. He's not 2022
The
big.
2022 big is like he probably can't do like touch
No.
the center of his head.
No, he's so The Rock is so giant, and he's gonna like try to like the rumor is he's gonna like wrestle next year
Really?
He's
at
gonna kill someone.
WrestleMania.
Oh,
No,
you mean
he's gonna
kill someone
10
next
years
year.
ago, he had like a match or whatever and tore like his whole like abdominal wall off his like
How
ribs.
does that happen?
Off his skeleton.
And that was like 10 years, and that was like
flesh was coming off.
10 years ago, and he's gonna do this now. And HGH is just like making you big, but it doesn't fucking heal you, dog. Like
wild.
Maybe he'll pick up the whole ring and throw it.
that'd be sick. Take this Roman Reigns, flip it over, acknowledge this bitch.
Let's go back to the Mummy for a second here because I
Let's.
want to touch on something with
Definitely.
this.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of like not a lot, but I was like, damn, and I fucked this up by showing my kids this movie.
Yeah.
But then I was born in 1986, right?
Yeah.
So then I looked at the movies that came out in 1991 when I was 5. And there's all types of crazy movies.
Yeah.
Did you
that
watch
I
them?
saw
Did you
when
rent
I
them
was
with your
5. The
VCR?
Rocketeer, dude. You see the Rocketeer?
Yeah,
No.
I remember.
Sick
Yeah,
movie. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Yeah.
Costner.
Oh, I love
sick
that movie.
And so I was like, if I was watching these movies when I was 5, then everything's good.
I think the first rated R movie that I watched was Terminator 2.
Me too, bro.
Yeah, right.
Watched it at my boy Blaine's house. My mom was very upset.
I remember the first film that I remember thinking this is too much for me at the time was Mars Attacks.
Me too.
Yo,
Dude,
same.
okay,
With
I
the
remember watching
exploding
that.
heads.
I hated it.
I didn't like
it. Was
it.
so. I
It
still
was
hate that
gruesome.
movie.
It was
They're like-
gross.
It is too.
Wrecking people and stamping
it's
on the
brutal.
brains flying
I
out.
also get what like Tim Burton was like going for, like cute, but
Yeah.
like that's cute for like 20 minutes. It's it just
feels
keeps going. Hey, Sarah Jessica Parker's head's on this dog. What are we doing? Like, what the fuck? Pierce Brosnan. Yeah. Like, what the
That
fuck? It
movie's
just
sick,
keeps
dude. That
going.
movie's awesome.
I
hate it.
remember.
Nicholson?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he's the
Nicholson.
president, right?
There's
Who
two
else in
people
there?
in
Jack
there.
Black, bro.
Is he?
What?
Yeah,
That's
the
crazy.
Stacked cast. Look
And,
at that.
and Tom Jones.
Yeah, yes.
I remember whenever I shut my eyes for like a month after watching that movie, I couldn't stop imagining or picturing that woman alien biting his finger off.
Yeah.
See,
and
I was
spin it in the fish
I
tank.
was picturing the heads exploding in the helmet.
Oh yeah, that
was
didn't really
gross.
bother me. It's just the aliens themselves are a real problem.
They're
but
gross.
I will say I don't like the movie, but it did give us, for every time Eric the actor called into Stern and Fred would play the ack that, and then it eventually got Eric to say ack, and that was really a special day.
That's like
for
a
that little
fever
guy.
dream of a
Big up.
movie, dude. Like, how does that exist?
Tim Burton was like, that guy had all the social currency
Yeah.
at the time. Like, he was untouchable. That guy was
do
like
whatever
doing
he
Batman
wanted.
and all this stuff, and he was just banger, 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 banger. And then he made that, and like, I don't want to say fell off. Fell off isn't the right
What came
term.
out after? Give me a before and after to compare.
But that's a very famous movie, though. I feel like
It
everyone's
is,
heard of it.
but I think it's not a famous.
it's polarizing.
It is. I don't think it's a famous, like, popular. Like, it didn't make money, and I think that was where he went off. He went to Tim Burton.
Yeah, I
yeah,
got
I
you.
think
You
we
know
all
what I mean?
like. I saw it on like TV.
You know who's Burden adjacent, who's having a real moment right now? You guys, you ever dabble with Danny Elfman?
Dude, have you seen the pictures that everyone's posting today?
He was apparently blowing the roof off Coachella, dude.
He is.
What?
Hey, do you know what Danny Elfman looks like? Like,
no.
What's is he?
Do you know who we're talking
can you
about?
find that picture, Brian?
He's like a
If-
film
if you can look.
composer.
Yeah, it's like Home Alone music.
Yes.
Yeah.
Find the pictures. It'll be easy to find on
I
Twitter.
think that might be Jay Williams, actually, but...
Was it? You might be right.
What's
Danny
it? No,
Elfman's
Danny
like
Elfman did the
Batman.
Simpsons
He's the
theme.
composer.
Right.
Yeah.
Spider-
Danny
OG
Elfman did the
Spider-Man?
Simpsons theme.
I feel like
and
I've
the
seen,
music for
I've
the
seen
Simpsons.
his name in all the
Yeah,
credits.
I was like, I've
Oingo
seen-
Boingo. So classically,
I love
he is in a band.
Oingo
Oingo Boingo. That's his band.
That's his name. I love Oingo Boingo.
Yeah,
Okay.
This
so-
guy played like a 3-hour show. He didn't play 3 hours.
He is he's a redheaded gentleman.
Yeah.
That always
look
kind
this-
of
look
looked
this shit up.
dorky. I would say dorky. These Coachella pictures or whatever he played, he's like, dude's like god tier.
Is he on the HGH?
Dude, he has to be. He is shredded.
Is
His
he?
triceps are
He's
fucking
all tatted up, dude.
huge. Tattoos look baller.
Shit.
His hair looks so cool. Look at this dude.
Whoa!
That's
What?
Danny Elfman?
That's
Yes, dude.
Danny Elfman.
Why does he look
See
so
if you can find a
hot?
picture of him from Coachella like this past
He's
weekend.
No, this is
68.
it. This is
This
him.
guy's sick, dude.
He
Look at
performed
this guy.
with Billie Eilish.
He was up there like shredding guitars. No, he had his own show.
And then this guy made the Simpsons theme. This guy made Dead Man's Party. Like,
Yo, what the?
yep. Danny
Has he
Elfman.
always been tatted?
No. I think he's always. I think he's like he's out of like that Devo school of like new
Yeah,
wave
yeah,
where
yeah.
he's
These
like.
are just ink box tattoos.
I thought he was much older.
He's 68.
I think
That's
that
pretty
his
old.
hair is covering his face a lot.
I had a
Okay.
similar
68.
reaction to you because like when I think about Danny Elfman, I'm like classical scores like Batman and shit. Now it makes me wonder like because Hans Zimmer played Coachella.
Yeah.
Now Elfman. You think John Williams is sweating, dude? You think
That
he's
would-
like,
oh,
damn,
that'd be
bro.
sick.
I'm like
I think I'd
90
have to
years
go.
old. I gotta go rock these kids'
Last
faces
time I
off.
went, it was digital. It was like
on?
Tupac hologram. That's when I went.
I just love that now there's these pressure on these film
but-
composers to come
Yeah.
rock.
This
face,
picture
you know?
looks good. This looks like a classic pic. He
Yeah.
was kind of. He
He's-
had it at some point.
Yeah. He's. I mean,
he's
but
back at it.
see, when I think of Danny Elfman, I think of
The nerdy picture that Wikipedia showed.
No, I think of the music video for Little Girls where he looks like a fucking
pedophile?
Yeah, straight up like weirdo.
Yeah.
like that's what I think.
like that.
Yeah, it's just like
Wasn't he bald in that?
no, I think his hair's like really slicked back, but he
okay.
has like red hair, so it's kind of like hard to see.
You guys
Okay.
dabble with a lot of movie scores?
No,
Yeah.
I'm not. I've never been a sound except for like the Lost soundtrack with Giacchino. Like that's the only thing that like I kind of
and
get
Death,
on.
dude.
That's how I got through like high school. Like I can't. I could only have like movie scores on.
Yeah,
to do
but
work.
you like wrote fanfic and cosplayed and stuff, so like this tracks. Like I don't have that. Like I listen to music, like bands. You know what I mean?
I listen to that too. I'm just talking about like when I was like studying. I had to have like
Can do that.
You know what
instrumentals.
soundtrack I used to rock hard to?
What?
Still do? The Rock, dude.
The Rock.
Yeah,
really?
Hans Zimmer, The Chase, dude. He's like it's Nick Cage driving
Yep.
Lambos on the street.
You ever seen The
Dun,
Rock?
Dun, dun, dun.
You've never seen The
Oh my
Rock?
God.
You have to
Another
watch The
Bay
Rock.
classic, dude.
You have to watch The Rock though, and imagine James Bond has retired.
Yes,
Okay.
that's really like that's like the watch against the grain coding of that movie.
There's a great
it's a different kind of
YouTube
watching
video
against
about
the grain,
that,
I know,
dude.
but
Yeah, it's all part of the Bond mythos, dude.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, I'm a big Danny Elfman guy, dude.
Yeah.
You know, love the Batman score, love the OG Batman. I actually have it on vinyl, dude.
I think
you really?
The Prince version, the Prince
Nice.
tracks.
Hell yeah.
dude.
Hell yeah.
I think the the soundtrack, well, not soundtrack, the score that I've spun the most is probably Interstellar.
Really?
Pretty
Nice.
recent, yeah.
Wow. I think that's due for like a rewatch. Haven't done it in a while. Like, I think might be ready to Interstellar again, just to like.
You want to do Bad Boys 2 Interstellar back to back?
I don't know if I have.
toss
I don't,
the rock on?
Like, do we have to? Do we start at like 2 in the afternoon? Like
Let's start at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
8 a.m.
have
to 8
brunch.
p.m. Yeah.
8
We'll
a.m.
have the
Joker.
egg sandwich.
Yeah.
One of the things with the projector that you gotta like wait for it to get dark outside.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, oh man. or
Yeah, it's a
like,
rough
And it's
one.
summertime.
Yeah, it's
so it
summertime.
takes forever.
So it's
We'll
not
start
gonna,
at like 11
start at like
p.m.
9:30, blasting out the rock, dude. You know, my neighbors were like, "What the
What's
fuck
going
is this
on
guy
over there?
doing?"
Yeah.
dude?
Man,
Funny.
man.
Benefit of watching the rock outside is you'll be closer to the green life, dude. You know, got
True.
All,
Oh,
green
got
life.
all the gardens going.
Oh,
Had a
talking
cage
green
the
life,
beasts
bro.
yesterday,
Yeah.
so feel pretty good about that.
Where can people find the green life?
You can find it on TikTok. You can find it on YouTube, dude.
Yeah.
And then you tell me what to search.
It's important because my SEO needs a little work.
This is why I needed to make sure that
Would
he,
be the green life with TPG.
Yeah.
You got some good merch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo, those
gazpacho
shirts,
season?
Those shirts are
Dude,
good.
gazpacho
Operation
season was.
Gazpacho?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you had
Gazpacho.
that shirt, that's when we saw. What movie did we see?
We saw Fast 9.
That was Fast
We-
9
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you had jorts, like
The Crispies? I think
You-
I got the Crispies on right now, dude.
like you had those.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The pulled up socks, the jorts, the mustache, and the shirt that said gazpacho season, and
Yeah.
you just went, "Do I look like a cop?" And me and Gavin
Yo,
went,
your, your mustache was mad copy.
It was,
Dude.
dude. As a
Your
as a
Boston
mustache
blood
guy,
came out.
whoa.
Kev, you ever think about rocking this stash? I feel like you could pull it off.
Nah, it's too it's not a great color. Doesn't really stand out well enough.
What about like a that thing? Like if
Like
you
a
like
goatee?
handlebarred it?
Oh, I
What
could
if you
try
just what if you just shaved this like Lemmy and you just did like the
Oh, yeah.
you know what I mean? That'd be
Maybe I'll
pretty
try
cool.
that
Yeah.
next.
Yeah.
When I was a much younger Wilder man, I actually had a hairstyle called the helmet. You want to guess what that could be?
Was it just like a
Little
bowl cut?
That's part of it, bro.
Okay.
Oh, it had a chin strap.
That's also part of it.
I've seen that picture.
Oh,
It didn't- no, I'll tell you.
It's like on your wall with you and your wife, right?
Dude, I was a civilized person when I met my wife. When I had the
Maybe it
helmet
was-
haircut.
Maybe it was pre-wife. Maybe it was you and your brothers.
Okay, so basically, you take your sideburns and you grow them down.
Okay.
But instead of going this way,
Yeah.
you go this way.
What?
How do you
Yeah.
grow hair on the side of your neck?
So then it's just connected.
I
And
don't
if you get
understand.
real crazy.
My hair
you
doesn't
cut-
connect
you
there.
Cut this part, so it's an actual helmet.
Do I have a hair that grows there? I
No.
can't see. I don't think
I
that's
can't
like
tell
the
you got a
one place
monkey
in
on
my
your
body.
head, dude. You can do it. You just gotta commit.
Oh,
dude.
so you have to like comb
Grow
it
it
back.
out.
You're saying that you have to do like take the beard and like connect.
You
Like,
basically just don't shave, and you also don't shave your neck. But then when you do shave, you do it so it's like that.
Do you have pictures of you with this?
I could dig them up, dude.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, okay.
It would be
Can't wait
pretty
to see.
wild.
and your wife did not know you when you did this?
Nah, dude.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. This tracks. Your wife is lovely.
But
Oh,
you're
thank
so
you.
good. I
Yeah.
love her.
I think
She's
so,
the
too.
nicest lady.
She's great.
yeah, she's great. And is she a fan of the current mullet situation?
Yeah, what's she
Yeah, how's
feeling
she feel
about
about
like
the cabbage, the lettuce?
Yeah, what's up with like the she's like into like the 2002 Yeah Yeah Yeahs look?
You
or
ever
what's going
have
on?
a moment where you watch a movie and you're like, this fucking guy?
Mostly it's Kurt Russell stuff. Yeah. That's
Yes,
me.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I saw Point Break, classic, Swayze, God tier hair, and I thought to myself like, if I do one thing right, I should get sick Surfer Swayze flow.
I like it.
And I've been chasing it ever since. My problem is my hair is like so thick.
Your hair
You-
is thick.
you
it's like
have-
a bear,
I
dude.
will say
so it's
this
like
wig-
impossible.
This wig does feel like your hair.
Is I
You wanna
feel it.
feel it?
Compare.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I got it and I was like, that's CPG.
You've felt his hair before?
Yeah, because he's been like, it's so thick, feel it.
You want to touch it, bro?
You ready? It's pretty good stuff,
Is
man.
it
Good volume, yeah.
It's very thick.
Good volume,
A lot
but
of
it
hair.
makes it hard to have like cool, sick flow. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I've just been searching out different things for a long time, and I feel pretty good about the mullet.
Your kids got like crazy hairlines. They're like they got like real like low like looking like a lot of hair. Or
My
what?
oldest has hair exactly like me, so he'll have a mullet within a year.
Maddie's got
Yeah.
locks.
And
Really?
then Matthew has like sick, gentle flow.
He's got
Dang.
gentle locks. Like he's gonna like that. He's gonna be the one that's like always like, yeah, this is my curly hair routine.
Yeah.
Like
Dang.
he's got that energy.
Have you been able to have sick surfer hair from SoCal guy?
It doesn't really grow in like that. When I get it like long, it kind of just sort of like lays flat. It goes from like my regular when my hair's this length, it parts itself here. When it gets longer, it goes middle part, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Why?
The weight of it just
does.
falls
I
over.
don't know. So it gets to like that length,
Gravity.
and then it just kind of like goes down, and then like bunches, like curls at like the ends.
That's cool.
Yeah, not
Do you have a
really.
picture?
Yeah, I'll find one.
I've never seen you with like.
Gav, your hair
not
gets
this.
like
Yeah,
long, right?
Yeah, my hair's just straight.
yeah.
Just dead. It just goes
You're-
down towards the ground.
Your hair grows so fast. You have like fast hair.
Yeah, I managed to
You
get like all the way
fast,
down to my back during
Yeah.
deep COVID.
How
Really?
how often you get a cut though?
How for now?
Yeah.
I try and avoid haircuts as much as possible. Maybe like once a quarter.
Yeah, like we have the same barber. He told me some dudes go and get their haircut every 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That's
It's,
crazy.
I had a boss who would go every 2 weeks, so because he wanted to have like the exact
same
same
haircut.
all the
yeah,
time.
look at people like Trevor, Alfredo. They always look the exact same.
Yeah.
And that takes
That
dedication.
seems like a
That's
weekly,
frequent.
bi-weekly
Yeah.
haircut.
Yeah. I'll go. Once every 2 to 3 months, I think. The last time I went to get my haircut, our hairdresser just talked about your hair the whole time.
Awesome.
Which is great.
That's
Look
so
at
cool.
it. It's so thick.
That's so cool.
This is a long process, man.
Yeah, we were in LA doing a sponsored thing, and it was the early stages. And he sat down, we had some pizza, and he was like, "This is the beginning of a 3-month journey."
You got
And it was just like the hint of a mullet.
incredible.
See, I feel like the thing about Tim's hair that stands out to me the most is like there's a period of time that is like a great time and then a dark time. And the great time is when he comes in with the sick wet fade.
Hell yeah.
But then you know the thing that comes after is the buzz cut.
yeah.
the buzz could be coming. I don't know. We'll see.
No,
You don't
I
like
got-
the buzz?
hate the buzz.
Why?
Love the wet fade. Hate the buzz.
Dang.
Some
It's not my
people
favorite
really don't
TPG
like
look.
buzz cuts, dude. I feel like buzz cuts are a pretty functional thing.
It's like your hair
Oh
is
my
so
God, I
thick
got the
and
tag
nice.
right here. This is a
Yeah,
nightmare.
you're looking good. You got it figured out.
It's like your hair's so like thick and nice. Like why buzz it?
I feel
Also,
like
the wet fade is amazing every time.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I love a good fade. You know,
Crispy.
the thing with buzzing though, it's just high function. You know, it's so hot here. It's like the last thing you want to worry about is your like hot ass hair. You
I
know?
feel like it's quite an intimate look at someone when you can see their head.
Like when you see like full on like skull.
Yeah, like the unseen skin.
Yeah.
You get a scar up there, then people will see that shit. They start asking you about that. I got a scar up there. Dude.
How'd you get it?
Brother dropped a rock on my head. Classic.
The brother we were just.
Yeah.
Is that the one that
Yeah.
made you bloody on Halloween?
No, I wasn't. I've never bled on Halloween.
You
He
were
was
the
the
one that
he was
was-
actually the one bleeding on Halloween.
He was the one bleeding on Halloween.
Yeah.
I've
Okay,
never-
we'll take these in 2 chunks. Okay.
I need to know about the rock on the head.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever like picked up a rock as a kid or as an adult and thrown it down and it breaks into pieces?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's sometimes, lucky times, there's gems inside. I know this sounds like a video game, but I'm just saying, like,
Stardew Valley?
no, like there's like it's like a quartz rock or something. You know?
Oh.
You're
I
like,
don't
oh,
know,
look
Evan.
at that, man,
I think
science.
that's a geode.
Yeah, a geode.
Oh my God, gems.
So we were up like in northern ass Maine. And not a lot to do. July 4th weekend, just sitting there smashing rocks. And my brother picked up a rock, threw it on a rock at a very specific angle. Just boop, bop. Right there, dude.
Unintentional, though.
Unintentional. No, I mean, my brother would never do that.
Stitches?
Yeah, this isn't Cain and
He
Abel.
didn't try, I was
bro.
like, he
This
didn't
is
try to cane him.
No, so yeah, hit there, instant geyser,
Yeah.
dude. Just like walk back up to the minivan, be like, "Yo, mom, look at this," you know, like. Because have you ever got like a gnarly head wound?
No, but they bleed a lot, right?
They bleed a lot, but you don't feel it like
Yeah.
right away.
No.
There's like a little bit of a gap, you know. And my parents were freaking out. I remember we had a Free Willy towel, dude. They put this shit on my head, dissolved, dude. It's just like.
That's disgusting.
And we called 911 and they're like, it's July 4th weekend. You just have to like take him to the police station. Took me in the police station, took one look at me, brought me in the back, shaved my head, poured peroxide on my shit, and stitched me up like right there.
Wow.
That's not
And
good.
get this shit. The lady who stitched me up looked at my mom and said, I got 7 kids. Next time, just tie his hair in a knot. You imagine that?
What, to like hold it closed?
I mean, like, my skull wasn't open,
Exposed.
you know, like I wasn't like Deathlock or something with like my brain just out. Like, they're like,
you just
oh,
got,
yeah,
you just got gigged up.
yeah, you just like take care of that.
Yeah,
you know? You don't need to bring this kid in
You
here
just
for
take
stitches.
the hair and you tie it right there, and it's holding.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Is that like a skate thing? I feel like skate people.
You
must
could do
get,
that. Like you
gnarly
could, yeah.
cut-
Just you take the pieces and you tie it like essentially like closed, or it's super glue.
super,
What?
like medical super
That
glue or
doesn't
normal super
sting?
glue?
Oh, it's not good for you.
Okay.
But when you're out there, and you go, it's gonna need stitches, and you're not gonna go because you can't pay for it.
Yeah.
Then
Just glue it.
you get a little bit like one guy holds it, the other guy super glues it, everyone holds it for a second, you chill, and that's it.
I will say the peroxide on my head, like that shit really hurt.
Yeah,
I remember
that's
I was
worse
like,
than the
oh,
injury.
Man.
Well, because it makes you gooey. Like you're not supposed to put it on a live wound.
Yeah, aren't you supposed to not use that
No.
in wounds anymore?
It's on like.
Wait, you're not.
You're not
Is this a real
supposed.
thing?
You're not supposed to put peroxide on like a fresh wound.
On like a fresh, like an open
open
wound.
wound.
I've been wondering this my whole life, or ever like
It kills
the last
the
10
cells.
years.
Yeah,
Like living and dead. Like, it kills everything.
I think it scars.
Yeah.
I think you're also not supposed to squeeze a snake bite or something. When didn't people used to like
Tourniquet.
Yeah,
tourniquet?
tourniquet.
Then now you're supposed to let it go.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
To become snake, probably.
I'm not a doctor. I have no idea
Are you
if that's
supposed
true.
to suck snake blood out? Is that a thing?
I think it's really not
Well,
supposed
it
to
would
do
be
that.
venom, but not blood. If the snake put blood in you, go to the doctor anyway, just in case. We have to wrap up because we're right at time. But
Oh,
if you want more of this, then please watch the after show.
Yeah,
because
or-
this has been a fantastic episode.
Or you could listen to No Dumb Answers with Mark.
Oh,
and
that's
Brad.
right. Oh, yeah, we could talk about
we'll
that
talk-
in the
we'll
post
tackle
show.
that in the
Yeah,
post
Yeah, we're
show.
Mark
Yeah,
and
we'll
Brad.
talk about
We didn't even talk about it at all. This is great. Having TPG on, I'm so
Yeah,
glad
thank
that
you guys
we
for
went
having
and
me.
did
Yeah,
that.
I'm glad we waited
Real
7 years.
Yeah, never
Yeah.
thought about just never thought about it. And then I got the guts. I said, Gus, let me do this thing. And Gus went, I'll take a Monday off. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck.
Yeah,
Gus is probably flying over some.
Yeah,
part of the country.
he's like, I got stuff to do. Bye.
He's in the air.
yeah, he was gone. Thank you, Tim. Any last plugs? Anything you want to say to the people?
I would just say, a lot of hardworking people in the sales department. Shout out to them, and also like, stay passionate. You gotta keep exploring. Life is. You just got to go for it. And if you want to invite your friends to events and put wonky ass titles on them, like Pesto Apocalypse, or in our case, Kayla's Michael Bay Destiny Part 6, or the one pizza night to rule them all,
Yeah.
go for it, dude. Let's get it, dude. Thank you guys for having me. Real honor.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.
The
Bye.
Green Life with TPG.
Hell yeah.
Go.
Oh, you can see the top.